What is going on, everybody? Hey, Monty here with another episode, another edition of Hey Chill. It's just a podcast. And boy, I have traumatized my two co-hosts before the start of this, and I'm proud of doing that because fuck everybody in the world, you know. That's just what we're on, baby. That's the type of time we are on. We're here. We're going to have fun with saying fuck the world. You feel me? I'm about to be on Ed times 10. You feel me? Like dickhead Ed, except it's about to be times 10. You feel me? I'm lying my ass off, but what up, y'all?
I'm disturbed.
Hi, guys.
Let me go ahead and share. Unless that's a problem.
It's just the things that women will do for love or
The
for
things
the
we
things
do for
I do
love.
for love. Like the things y'all would do for love or for attention or to keep a man or keep him interested. I'm very disturbed. Very disturbed. Even men are weird too. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I've heard stories of what men do for love. And to get a woman to be attracted to them. That's some weird off-ball
So hold on.
shit, too.
Are we talking about the things people do for love or the things people will do to get some ass?
I think in general. Can we just say a general
No,
aspect?
in general.
No, I mean, but getting some ass and falling in love, they're two different things. Because I could fuck a girl without having no feelings. for her.
Slide that one. Because you hit it and it went straight to wall.
It hit what?
That one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
But
Slide that one.
yeah,
I mean, I feel you. The things people do, I feel like sometimes it's like outrageous too. Like, really? Like, you really about to go to that? Like, bro, I'm sorry. Maybe it's the fact that I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do all that.
Do what?
You know, your experiences and shit. You know, bitches getting drunk and
My experiences?
willing to just do anything.
Oh,
Because,
or just
we
general
drunk.
experiences? Are we talking about me or?
No, I'm just
generally
your
speaking?
experiences are what traumatized me already. I'm like Paul, like I'm sucked because of
I mean, yeah. Never mind.
I mean, to be honest with you, I get that, but I'm scared to smash women drunk. That's just
I mean, you got to be smart about it.
nowadays. You never know what comes with it, and it's just a no.
Yeah, but I mean, but when it's somebody you're mad comfortable and know for a long time, it's a little bit different, bro. Like, it's more or less like you kind of know what it is and you know what's up, so you're just like, all right, I'll just take it for what it is and then just move on. Because that's what it was for me.
I had a shorty lick me in my ear drunk one time. Like,
Oh, I've had that too. I don't like that.
but it was like one of those things. I was like, huh, and I was like,
Nah, I didn't like it because I don't even like hot breath in my ear. Like, if you just breathe
hate
in my
that.
fucking ear, just.
But I wasn't temperature checking her. I was just like, oh, you're nasty.
Yeah.
But when she did it, it was like one of those things where I'm just like, this isn't your first time.
So did she
Erica.
like? Did you hear her?
Miss
Oh,
Sullivan.
Hey, Miss
No!
Sally, it's been a minute, girl.
Leave. You got work in the morning. Get the hell out of here.
But no, like, did you hear her like get to the point where she was opening her mouth to put her tongue in your ear because that didn't disturb you? Like,
It was just one of those-
Hold on, because you gotta hear it. That don't disturb
it
you.
wasn't like that.
That don't disturb you?
was
I
kinda
hate that
sticky.
sound.
That was like sticky. It wasn't like that. It was more like
I hate that.
a subtle. I was sitting down, group of friends was right there, and it was just like boom, happened, and I was like, whoop, it's in there.
That's nasty. I'm pretty sure her tongue tasted like wax.
Did you tongue her afterwards, or
Huh?
did you tongue her?
Well, see, that's the
afterwards?
thing.
Did you make out with her afterwards?
That's and I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
this is
you
the thing. Hold on, no,
nasty.
this is the thing.
You
this,
nasty.
This is the thing. This is probably the only female I've ever been with. Like everything happened, and the more you got drunk, the more you got faded. It was just.
That's what it be.
It was like a movie
Really?
of Hell of a Night.
That's what that's what it's been.
I can't
like what I was
recall
just
it
telling y'all
ever.
earlier. It was just drunken situations.
I am a grown ass man.
You know, Miss Sullivan, you are more than welcome to stay. Fuck what Ed has to say, okay?
I don't think she wants to stay.
Yeah, you might not want to. This
Yeah,
one's
please
gonna
don't.
be
I don't think
probably
she
a
wants to.
pretty vulgar episode. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This-
Viewer discretion is advised.
advised.
Yeah, you need one of those.
Yeah,
No,
like
for
we
real.
need to put
Viewer
like a
discretion
warning at
advised.
the top of the show, just like viewer discretion is advised.
Boom.
Because you never know what you're gonna get. You never know. Like when we started this show, I was like, okay, guest isn't here. Cool, we're just gonna go through what we got going on. But then
Bobby.
beforehand, you said what you said, and it just took me down that rabbit hole. And yeah.
See you, Miss Ellie. We appreciate
I mean,
you.
but I feel like what I said wasn't anything crazy. Like, have we all not had just situations that we've been in that were just like,
I think we have, but this right here is one of those things where it's just like.
All right, so
even
let's
though-
refer to 1 and 2 here,
y'all
right? Because there was
talking
2
for
things that I told
yourselves.
y'all about, right? So let's refer to the first thing that I told y'all and then the second thing, right? So are we talking about the first thing or the second thing? Right
I was talking about the second thing.
All right, so the second thing
it's definitely the
is
second.
the
handy.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off. It's like
that was.
so shorty just like, yeah, we gonna chill and talk and cool out.
No, we
but
were drunk.
Now I'm drunk and I'm feeling some type of way, so I want to
Nah,
give you a
but
handy.
all right, hold up. You ain't ever had sexual tension with somebody and then you
Never
just-
enough to make me want to give a man a hand job. What am I getting from that?
All right. Sometimes, you know what? You're just that's because you're just not a good pleasure partner. If you don't want to sometimes just make the man feel good and it's all about you selfish
No, it's
biatch.
not that it gotta be all about me.
Nah,
Nigga, we
you
was supposed to be
selfish,
just
shorty.
chilling. She's just got horny and decided, well, I can't screw you, so I guess I'll just
Yeah,
give you a
but
hand
when you
job
have the
anyway.
whole night of fucking signals being thrown and this and that and this and that, like, come on,
Wait,
cuz.
you didn't add that part. It was singles being thrown and shit.
Sure, bro. These are like I hang out with people who I've known for years. I don't hang out with new people.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
You
I
would
said there
think
was
you
So
get signals from
somebody
people
who
you
you've
haven't
hung
hung out
out with before,
Give
right?
Signals.
That you've slept with before.
I don't care. I ain't gonna never be that desperate that I'm on my monthly, so I'm gonna give you a handy instead.
That's not even what it would. Oh my god, you guys
Nope.
clearly aren't fucking adults yet. You guys are clearly fucking kids, apparently, because.
Kids do shit like that. Oh, well, you're not my man. You're just some guy that I'm attracted to.
So then just go suck fucking dick, Tay. If that's what's gonna make you feel better, then just go off and go suck every dick that comes your way.
What did that have to do with anything? You
Because
just went
maybe
so
she didn't want
left.
to fucking suck a dick.
You just went so left.
He had a point a little bit.
How? I don't get the point.
Because what I'm saying is that you're just saying it's so fucking nasty that instead of fucking blowing
say
me,
it was
I got a
nasty.
hand job,
What
right?
I said
So
is
instead of all of that, like that's all nasty to you, opposed to I could have just been like, yeah, she was fucking blowing me, and
I didn't say
this,
that was
and
nasty.
no, it wasn't all of that.
I didn't say that the idea of doing it was nasty. It's just the what's the situation made it kind of just like disturbing. Like,
This is
baby,
what it is.
you ain't
I'm
got no
just gonna
respect for yourself.
be honest, and I'm just be honest here. Y'all are just fucking boring. Y'all are boring as fuck.
No,
That's
it's not
all
that
it
I'm
is. Y'all are
boring. I
boring
can
as
be a
fuck.
lot of fun.
No, you
I'm just
can't
not about
be.
to just be a lot of
Don't
fun
care.
for
Don't
a random
care.
nigga. Sorry.
No, don't.
When it's not somebody random, what are you not understanding that this wasn't a random person, that this was a friend for
that
a
I'm not
long
schooling
time?
on the regular.
So
Yeah, it kind of fits both. I get where you're coming from, but I also get where she's coming from. First and foremost, if I already know Shorty, it shouldn't be no signals. Like, we should come
nah, that's not what I meant. I was just saying, like, I'm not even about to explain it anymore.
not about
Y'all
to
are
do
just
it.
boring ass people, okay? Sometimes a little handy's okay, bro.
Risky out here in a world full of STDs. The fuck?
What's more risky, getting head or a hand job?
Hey, then there goes the point right there. He got a point right there.
You're right.
Yeah, so shut the Y'all are just fucking boring, man. Have some fucking excitement in your life. Go into the fucking woods and fuck on a rock. Go get head in a movie
I've
theater
already
or
done
something.
that before.
No,
Yeah, I've done that shit too. When I was 14, ex-girlfriend.
Exactly. I've already experienced that. I don't
Hey,
need
yo,
to do it again.
Emily Johnson, you ever trying to fuck in the woods
I
again?
experienced a lot of things
She's
with my
probably married
lover.
with 2 kids.
She probably is.
Like,
But all I'm saying
living her
is, I mean,
perfect
I don't
life.
even know what she looks like these days, and I'm sure she'll never see this. But if you ever do,
You'd be
I remember that
surprised,
day,
bro.
girl.
You'd be surprised. And I think that's another thing with like doing podcasts and shit. When people get information
Oh, God,
and it
ick.
gets sent out, I done got 2 already. It was like, I can't believe you told that story, blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, I ain't seen you in a couple years. So
Oh, at this point, I just
Why does it matter? if
I'm
you're
not dating
giving names?
nobody. I'm not committed to nobody. It is what it is.
I get it. It's
You
just
know?
one of those things where they, like, when you bring up like the past, they might be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said
Sucks
that.
to suck.
You know, that's crazy because I always felt like that was weird. Like when you get mad at somebody else for telling their experience just because you were a part of it. Oh, you telling my business? Technically, it's my business.
No,
But,
see,
like,
I be
I
getting
have the
bitched
right
at
to
about
tell it.
talking about experiences that don't got shit to do with the shorty.
We're parents of the business.
No,
You know what I'm
really.
saying? We're
I have
owners.
the right to talk about the business if I want.
Yeah. Unless you're using it just to use it. Like, say that person's famous. Like that guy that dated
Okay, yeah.
Beyonce, took her like to prom, and he was just like, yeah, I took Beyonce to prom, and everybody's just like, oh, okay.
Congratulations.
damn.
Says the
I mean, yeah, but she wasn't Beyonce at that time. She was.
I mean, she was Beyonce at that
she
time.
was, but she wasn't.
Wasn't Beyonce.
Like she wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
She was
there.
Destiny Child, Beyonce. Everybody was still in love with Beyonce.
Even then, she just wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know.
That's like meeting a producer who worked with an artist before they were that artist for real, and then by the time that artist got to where they were, that producer was nowhere in the picture, and that producer
It's
was just
almost
like,
in
yeah,
a-
I worked with that guy. We did whole album together, and
Yeah,
that
you know
album
what?
did
That.
nothing.
I want to clarify too, because that's exactly where I was going with it when I was talking about the interviewing and relying on somebody else's name. Because I was looking into the aspect of, I listen to people that interview. I listen to interviews. However, a lot of times I'm listening to an interview for the person that's being interviewed and not the interviewer, which is the reason why I said, well, don't you think you the shit already? Because don't you come with fire questions? Don't you, you yourself is, we want to see you interviewing people.
And see, I was gonna apologize for that, but now,
See,
man.
all right, so here's my thing, right? Is that I understand after watching that back kind of where you were coming from,
Yeah,
but
I
it still
seen it.
wasn't lining up to what we were trying to explain
Yeah.
to you, though.
But I
Because all I
understood.
was trying to
Yeah.
explain is like you can build your name off of your own, like the strength of your own name, and then
just have
build
somebody else.
along with somebody else collab,
Yeah.
combine, and now you got an even bigger audience together.
yeah.
Or you can be a nobody and then build off the back of somebody else.
Yeah, because
Right, so and that's what I kind of think you were saying that,
Yeah.
and like, how can you be your own person if you built your name off of the back of somebody else?
Yeah, that's how I felt.
So I understand that 100%.
That's what I was talking about.
Our point was these people we were referring to, like we were talking
What,
about Aiden Ross.
and Don- I watched that interview, by the way.
It was fucking dumb.
It was fucking stupid.
But
the
like,
dumbest interview in my
like
life.
Aiden Ross, they built themselves up before they were able to do all those collabs. You know what I'm saying? So they relied heavily on themselves and what they were doing for content until they got enough views for those collabs to even be possible. Because if I hit up Kevin Hart, I ain't getting no fucking response.
Apparently,
You feel me?
Donald Trump did it the most because his son watches Aiden Ross. So,
I mean,
big ups to Aiden Ross.
y'all saw that Kamala was trying to hit up Kai Cenat and get him on stream.
And they said they didn't know if it was real or not. And then sources came out that it was not real. Somebody made that up for content purposes at his own. Because at the end of the day, I don't see why she would do it. And the more that people keep bringing her name up,
Why?
the more that people keep bringing up her name in situations like, oh man, or when Trump says, I'm gonna go do this round, and I'm gonna do this during my presidency, and it's just like, and then Kamala's coming like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and it's just like, shorty, you already a VP, you a VP regardless right now. You can still hold your responsibilities. You can still throw suggestions out there. You can still make things happen. So it's just like, you have the opportunity to do it now, and I see where people was coming from. It's just like, you don't need these celebrities to do what you're doing. Donald Trump has to. He had his 4 years, and people seen how he does it. It's either you like him or you don't.
Yeah.
With
I don't
her-
agree though, bro. I actually disagree 100%. I think that the use of celebrities, because you got to think that they're trying to reach a younger audience, right? So using these celebrities, the streamers, Meg the Stallions, these people who they know is going to bring a younger viewer vote, because you got to think, bro, once you turn 18, you're legal to vote, right? So those are the people they're trying to reach to get to vote for them
and I get that
at
but,
this point.
But Donald Trump has already been in the entertainment world.
I understand that, but you got to think.
It's just weird to see. Could you imagine now? Y'all seen Kai Cenat's videos, which are 10 times better than Aiden Ross
by far. Yeah, by
You know
far.
what I'm saying?
Kai
Could you
Cenat is
imagine
way
seeing
better.
Kamala sitting there? He's just like, yo! And Ray or Phantom or one of them come in. Like, come on now. He couldn't be himself because there's going to be Secret Service. They're going to be
yeah, I
this.
was about to
He
say,
can't do what he-
they're not going to be doing none of that.
It's a
None
mismatch.
of that's going to be going.
Yeah,
They're not
but
going to allow none of them to come into the room. Most likely, Secret Service will be all over the place. Like,
And that's what he gets. He gets his fan base off of the acts and the antics that happen during his shows. He don't get it to having a. So what are you gonna do? For
right,
being
but that's
the
why
president?"
Kai. But that's why
Exactly.
Kai was saying, "How is this going to benefit me? I don't got shit to do with politics." He said that
Exactly.
on stream when he was talking about it. He was like, "I don't even know why y'all hitting me up. I don't got nothing to do with politics. And I really
respect
don't care
that.
to be involved in this shit, to be honest."
I respect
And
it.
so that's why I believed it full-heartedly that they probably did hit him up, because if you think about it, Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, two biggest streamers out there right now.
That's Kamala
By
trying
far.
to get to the other half.
By far. Exactly. So again, with her efforts, because you also got to think that she's new on the ballot still. Like, it's been Biden the whole time. So now it's her. It's a whole new. She has to build this thing up from the ground. So she's willing to do these things that are going to get these younger viewers. I understand what you're saying as far as Donald Trump. He's been in the hip hop culture, and he's been a part of this for a minute about pop culture. However, you still have to remain relevant in pop culture because there's still new young voters who are just turning 18 who weren't 18 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
feel
saying,
me? So it's like they got to stay relevant with times now.
I'm just saying
and
for-
streaming especially is super popular right now.
For her though, there are like the route that she's running the black route, and you don't have to do it. The Quavos,
Yes, you do.
the Megan Thee Stallions, you didn't have to use those. There's a whole lot of young black activists, young black. If that was the route you're taking, there's so many of them out there that's really have a following, that has their own niche, that you could have brung on stage, that you could have really used to benefit you instead of trying to go the entertainment route, which it makes you look weird.
Yeah.
You know
Like-
what I'm starting to realize though? White people are outnumbered now.
They've been out.
Well,
I'm saying no, but I'm saying like in the recent years, in the recent last like 2 or 3 elections, the black vote I just feel like has just been like a super key part
I want to tell you
of
something.
every like political race.
That's the reason. You want to know why that started? Because when Obama decided to run for president, Obama won by a landslide, and they were like, how the hell did he manage to do this? Because he was just black. So everybody wanted a black president. All the black voters came out. People that would have never voted a day in their fucking lives said, well, it's a black president, I gotta vote for him.
Yeah.
Once they noticed that, they said, oh, we need to ponder that black vote, because
and
that's where all the votes
That's
are.
kind of. I mean,
Hillary
that's
thought that was going. Hillary thought that was going to work for her.
Yeah.
When she was running, she thought it was going to be like, oh,
until
I'm a woman.
until
It's
they
gonna
went back
work.
in history and said, yeah, but you locked all of our people up, girl.
Yup.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but apparently people haven't looked at Kamala Harris's track record either.
No,
because
people
she
are
has a
looking at her
dude who
track
she done
record.
locked up. He's probably innocent. It's looking like she had no actual evidence on this motherfucker.
See, and that's the thing, because we was talking about that too. But I feel like everybody is looking at that. That's for sure.
really.
It's a lot of people that are like, nah, she not really for us.
I mean, that's what I'm
now.
looking
There's also a lot of people, and I'm gonna say black women mainly, that are gonna say she's for us because she's a part of a sorority. And when you're a part of a sorority, you are a family,
That's
and
a
y'all
cult.
stand. But yes,
I mean,
it's
but
a
that's
fucking
not just
cult.
black women. There's white women and white men who are in
I
sororities
mean,
too.
no, not an AK. That's the majority black women.
Where?
AK.
Yeah, they don't. They just,
I don't.
AKs.
No, I'm
Say you don't know.
talking.
Yeah.
but I'm just talking about generalizing sororities.
Yeah, but no, the sorority that she
oh,
is
that
from.
she's specified in. That
Yeah, she
all
was
right,
in.
all right, I
she's
got what
in
you're
a
saying.
part of this sorority,
Is
so
like
she's
a
already got the backing of a
predominantly
lot of
black female.
women.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. And it's like a lot of people aren't gonna look at what she might have done in the past. And then, like I said to you before when we was on about the porch talking about it, you got to think about the legal aspect of it. I know we didn't all watch plenty of court shows and shit where something fuck up, the department will fuck up. And because they fucked up and don't want to let it be known that they did, because now they're going to lose votes and shit like that, they kind of got to keep it going. And that person has to fall for it, if you get what I'm saying. Like, they got to do the time for a fuck up that happened inside of the department.
I just didn't. Me personally, I made her obsolete in my head when she did that one interview, and the guy's like, because they want the president to seem like they're a normal person, and he was like, well, what's your favorite cuss word? And she's like, I cannot do that, but I'll tell you this: it starts with an M and it ends with the A, and it is not an ER. And I'm thinking to my head like,
That was weird.
Who the fuck
Motherfucker.
motherfucker? But who does that?
She
usually-
doesn't say motherfucker.
Who does that really put on? It puts on the black people. We say motherfucker. Now the
She
white
doesn't
folks,
say it.
white folks, y'all use the ER heavy. So it's
You
just
know,
like,
Motherfucker.
But it's like things like this is what is never this like reasons like politics or why the race war will never end. Because and I'm gonna say it like because I know way too many of my black friends who are like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Kamala because she's black.
Yeah.
If you're gonna vote somebody just because of the color of their skin, that's a problem.
I'm going
That
Trump.
is you are a big part of the problem. If you're not doing any research on somebody, you don't follow what they do, you're not paying attention to what you're saying. I don't know if y'all noticed. I was just watching a fucking conference thing she was doing a couple days ago. They were asking her questions about the economy, about like just a lot of every single answer. She did not answer the question at all. She fed around the bush on every single question that was asked to her, didn't give a solid, direct answer to a single question that was asked to her, And to me, it's like if you aren't willing to sit there and answer honestly, and even if it's not the answer we want to hear, if it's all right, I understand that our economy is in this situation. This is what we're going to have to try to do to fix it. Like trying to come up with solutions, not just saying like feeding around the bush, coming up with every other, we're aware of this and we're doing whatever efforts to. No, she didn't give no direct answers like at all. And that is a big problem to me.
But what I will say about the president and the status of being the
But
head
right, they have no real power.
and again, the head of command, when they say we and we're, I have to get like, they're the targets. And you know, they always say, oh, this the Senate and the legislative and oh, those the ones that really do it. But do we know? I mean, some of us do, but do we know individual names who pass these laws?
No, the president is there to take the bullet.
Take the heat. So I got to give him props for that.
But in the defense of Congress, this is the only defense that I have. We are fully capable and have full access to go on and read each bill before they are passed. The second they even bring the bill up, we have the full access to go read them, to know who wrote it, to know when they're going to be voting on it. We have full access to all of that information. And the vast majority of Americans do not
care about it.
They don't even know where to go. My coworker showed me the congress.gov or whatever that you can go and read everything.
I feel like because a lot of people are so consumed with their everyday lives, they have to go to work and make sure that they maintain this money.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then don't bitch about anything if you don't want to pay attention.
No, I'm not saying that, you know, they shouldn't bit like I'm not, how does I say it? I guess I'm not trying to make an excuse, although it is kind of like valid. That's the reason why a lot of people don't pay attention, because they feel as if, you know, well, I'm too stressed out and worried about what I got to do myself, my everyday life, in order to survive.
She got mom legs.
I got mom legs. I got mommy legs. Apparently, y'all.
Nah.
What are mom legs?
Tay came out with the yams out today.
I'm just like,
you can't see it because she sit
down. What are mom legs?
But she came out with the yams out.
I don't know. My dog.
I mean, not really. The yams ain't really out.
She said,
I don't got yams,
she
bro.
She said Thanksgiving is around the corner.
I ain't got no
here
yams.
For August.
I ain't got no yams.
I've just seen Tay so much.
It's more like tiny red potatoes.
It's just like, you know, it's just like seeing like a cousin that you're just like,
Put some fucking clothes on, ho.
That bothers me so much.
What?
Because I like have cousins like that, and it's not like, I mean, I will say they get dudes, but it's just like, yo, put some clothes on, please.
Nah, yeah, dude.
All these niggas don't go.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have one cousin in particular that, like, just growing up, she was just my worst enemy. Like, I fucking hated. We always used to play and hang out and all that shit, but like, cause she lived with us when I was younger, but she was just the fucking worst. And even nowadays, I just be like,
y'all ever run across a family member that you didn't know was a family member, but when you first looked at them, you're like, oh, they're kind of cute. And then they said, that's your cousin. You be like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Family reunion.
I don't think it's
like 2011.
I don't think it's technically my fault.
I don't think it's our fault at all.
My problem is that like at that time I was meeting a whole side of the family I've never even knew existed.
Our family should have been tighter.
So yeah, so it was like when I got out there, I just remember and I was just like, dang. And Mom was like, "That's your cousin." I was like,
shit.
Oh, never
now
mind.
we see why they did it in Kentucky. If you know what I'm saying, maybe
it's a rough time, but. I think
maybe
we
didn't know.
We went R-rated, then we went PG, and I have something that I want to ask Monty.
PG-13?
No.
Oh,
it's just one of those things that I was surprised, but at this, you got me. At the same time, I was just like, damn, he's really going there. What is your deal? On Facebook, why?
Oh, I'm a troll.
I know you want to troll.
He's a fucking troll.
But you know. The shit that you say triggers.
All right, so let me explain.
He was triggered.
We're here. Of course, I'm triggered all the time. Every time I go on Facebook, I get triggered by something stupid that I see. But here's the thing, right? So first things first, 90% of what I post on Facebook has nothing to do with what I'm going through. It's what I'm just seeing, right? And a lot of my Facebook, I see. Well, I've been starting to unfollow and unfriend a lot of these chicks, honestly. So that's been good. But I'll always come across people who are constantly like posting about the same complaints, issues, problems, and I do the same thing. I'm going to sit here and say, just like I said on the post, I take responsibility for when I do it as well. But I'm being cautious of it, and a lot of the times, y'all have no idea how many times I go to post something and then just don't. Because after I write it out, I'm like, nah, never mind. And then I just won't post it, right? I've done that a lot lately, but sometimes I'll let it go, like I did the other day. This particular post, though, it's more or less seeing people putting themselves into the same situations over and over and over, hearing them complain about the situations or seeing them continuously bitch about it. My homegirl, Nicole, she explained it perfectly on the post. I don't know if you read what she said. Because I've known her for 10 years.
Was her name Nicole or was it like Shelby or something?
No, it was Nicole Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. That's what it was. Chelsea.
I've known her for 10 years now.
That's
for over 10 years, we've been very close friends, right? I have watched her go from boyfriend to boyfriend and boyfriend to boyfriend.
Yeah, she was
They're
like,
all the same. Opposed from her first baby daddy, he seemed like a genuinely good dude. Opposed to
That's
him.
always the first one, right?
Well, I mean, I guess he turned into a fuckboy later on down the line. But anyway,
Yeah,
point
do.
being is I've watched her and told her and warned her and, you know, tried to save her multiple times from fuckboy after fuckboy after fuckboy. She kept going with the same type of dudes and then would come to me and bitch about it. I was tired of hearing it. I was tired of telling her, look, just look at him. Bro's got fucking a lip piercing and a fucking this and tats and his hair's all fucking dirty looking. Like, just look at him. If a dude looks dirty, he dirty. He's gonna do you
said,
dirty
I
most
like
of the
dirty
time.
men since I was 10.
Hold on. You
That was
can't-
SZA. That's what she said.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Judge a book by its cover.
Only because I've seen a lot of rich homies that got all the shit that bitches go for and will dog a hoe. Like, will dog hoes.
I
just
know
because they
that.
got it.
I know that, and I'm not disagreeing
But
with that.
then I've seen dudes that ain't got nothing that ride the bus.
I'm not
but would
talking
kiss
about
a
what they
woman's
got,
feet.
though, bro. I'm not talking about what they got.
You see
I'm just
what they look at.
I
he's
said
just
what they
saying
look like. I'm talking about the way you present yourself to the world. If you out here, you got tats up to your neck, you got fucking gauges in your ears, you got a fucking lip piercing, your hair is dirty, you're always just dirty looking. To me personally, we can still be homeboys. I have a couple people I'm like, hey, you're cool. You're kind of dirty, but you're cool. You know what I'm saying? But you're dirty. And it doesn't matter what you have,
Dirty.
how much money you got. None of that shit matters. But I'm just saying how you present yourself is how I'm going to look at you personally.
So you would say in comparison that you present yourself to females, how?
I mean, I don't fucking look like I'm fucking dirty most of the time because I shower and I present myself
most
in
of the time.
Yeah, but
Yeah, if I fucking go to work and then go to the store afterwards.
Okay.
but listen to what I said.
Okay.
And your opinion, you see yourself as you say, oh, I took a shower, I feel clean or whatever like that. But for a woman's eyes, do you think they would say the same thing?
I don't know. It depends on what I'm wearing and how I'm presenting myself. Because if I go out and I'm dressed up in kind of nice clothes or whatever,
Because this is why I told you in the text, like, if you're gonna go that route of being that toxic dude or being that, oh, I'm gonna be dickhead Ed 10 times 10.
that's just a joke, though.
Well, no,
it definitely,
I know
yeah.
it was a joke. I know it was a joke, but at the same time, it does make a good point of what you be saying because you do have some women that are triggered about what you say.
Yes.
Oh, all the time.
But you gotta expect them.
I don't
to
care.
feel you gotta expect them to feel how
But that's the thing that you're not getting is I don't care how you feel.
So
all these triggered ass females that hopped on it. T got triggered. Trey got triggered.
Who's Trey?
triggered.
I didn't get triggered. I thought
No,
it was
not you.
fucking
I said
hilarious.
Trey. I said Trey. Trey
Who's
Keys
Trey?
or whatever the fuck that girl's
Oh,
name is.
Keys.
She was triggered by the shit. There was a whole bunch of
you
females
gotta
who were
think
triggered by
about
that
it,
shit.
'cause these
I
are people
don't
that don't
give
really-
a fuck
These
about
are people that don't really know you as a person, so all they know is
know
the
that.
troller that you put on the internet.
That's
so they
awesome,
go,
and that's
wait,
great.
you were just a couple of days ago. You were just on the internet complaining about the same thing.
But
so
no,
why
I
is it that
wasn't,
you-
and that's where y'all were getting it fucked up. Is that I don't complain about the same shit.
So you don't be
that I
on the
was just
internet
saying.
talking about how all these bitches the same frequently.
The specific post that I was talking about.
He ain't answering the question.
No. What you're talking about compared to what you guys were accusing me of were two different things. What I'm trying to tell you is that y'all tell me that I was bitching about the same thing that I was posting about. That's not what I was bitching about.
No, we didn't say
When
that
I
you were
complain
bitching
about, or when
the
I say something about women, it's something that I generally see all the time, all around me, and it's something that is most of the time true.
Okay, no,
Is it
we
not,
didn't-
though?
We didn't say that you post the exact same thing. However, I don't think you're you're
be going up
acknowledging
there
how they are.
complaining.
Yeah, you're not acknowledging how they are comparable, because you do go up there complaining about how these bitches
but
are the
again,
same.
did you guys not say that I take acknowledgement and I take responsibility
No, you did
and I
take
say
acknowledgement.
that
He
I do
did.
know that I do the same thing, but
He
I'm
did.
catching myself?
He did. See, that's my thing. You didn't do that initially in the post.
Yes,
So
I
you
did
left
it way
yourself-
before you even said anything. I said
No.
that to Trey, dude. You didn't read the post, and I said it to T as well. You
No,
didn't read what I was
saw
saying
all
to
of
them,
that. I
and
saw
then you
all
made
of
an
that,
ignorant
and I
comment that was
responded it.
stupid.
I'm talking about in your initial original post. All
didn't
it
say
was
none of
was
that. You're right.
Exactly. So of course, by reading that, all people are gonna do is say, "Wait a minute,
Get
this nigga
triggered
just
because
said
it's
da-da-da-da."
because they know that it pertains to them. If you get triggered, then you know it
It's
pertains
not
to
that
you.
they
It's
know
that
that it
simple.
pertains to them.
But it
It's-
does. But
Oh my
it
gosh,
does.
it
And this is
pertains
why
to
all
what?
of y'all are fucking single mothers in the same situation, because it pertains to all of y'all.
It pertains to you too.
I'm not a
motherfucker.
single father in the same situation.
You're
all
not a
y'all
single
are.
father, but you're single in the same situation. That's our point that I was trying to get across. To get across.
Okay.
Is it you're
But what
going
what
through
is the
same
point?
shit.
But what is the I'm not saying that I'm not going through the same shit. The whole dating pool, I never
piss.
denied. I never denied that. I didn't agree with y'all. I'm right there and I'm going through it too.
What my question is though, what separates you from the females? you're
Absolutely
dealing- No.
nothing.
What separates you from the females that you're dealing with? Because is it just the women that you pick, or is it you? Because
I know exactly where you're going with
Exactly.
that, and I 100% agree with you, because there's things about situations that it was me, and I'm 100% sure it was me, because I know for a fact that I can be too caring. Communication is too heavy for me. I need communication. If that's a problem for you, then it's a problem for me, and I care genuinely. I just apparently care a little bit too much about people that I'm dealing with. So that has become a problem to the last few girls that I've dated or have messed with, or whatever the case is, to where I'm not asking you to talk to you 24/7. However, if I don't hear from you for 2 days, then that's kind of a problem for me if we're seeing each other.
Well,
So that's been an ongoing issue for me.
So okay, so you said caring. Now, we're
heard
dudes.
caring. That's kinda funny.
We're dudes. So, what do you mean you care too much? Because I've never heard a female say he cares about me too much. So are you?
Me
But
neither.
but I have heard daddying. Like you're worried about my life and how I do and what I do and what I should do too much.
No.
So what is your version?
So I do feel as if when we're seeing each other, if we're just dating, chilling, whatever, it's one thing. But once we solidify, hey, we're like a couple, now there's boundaries that have to be set. And I feel like just certain things that we shouldn't be doing, or if there's something that I do that bothers you, I'm not going to do it anymore. And if there's something that you do that bothers me, I'm going to tell you, and I'm just going to hope you don't do it anymore. Shit like that. I tend to, because like if you're going to go out with your girls, right, and you're going to go out with your friends, no issue with that. What are you dressed like? Now, if you're going out looking like a thought, I'm honestly not going to be happy about it, because why do you feel the need to look like that when I'm not there? Because we all know when you're looking like a snack, you're going to be looked at as a snack by everybody,
But if
right?
she's a 10, if you date a 10,
I don't
you gotta
date
know-
10s. I'll
okay,
tell
but
you
I'm
that.
In your opinion,
Whew.
hold on.
That
don't.
was a shot at every bitch he ever dated.
I don't.
First and foremost, you should never
None
say
of them
that.
have been.
But you should feel like the woman that you're dealing with is a 10. So
No, I don't. And I don't want to. Why would I want to feel that way? I don't. Why?
I should okay.
I don't go for those type of women.
Wait,
You should think that your woman.
Your girl is top tier. Okay, so when you dating a chick,
Let's be realistic here.
like, okay, I know realistically,
Yeah.
but when you're dating a chick, she should mentally feel like, yeah, my nigga thinks
Yeah,
like,
and I'm going to. Of course, I'm going to tell her she's the most
but
beautiful
if-
girl in the
but
world.
if you're
Of
dating
course.
someone like for me, for example, I've dated women that have the face, they got the ass, they got the titties. There ain't no way I can expect her to go out in any regular outfit and no dude would be like, yo, what's up?
There's a difference
What you
between
got
a
going on?
regular outfit. There's just
What is your
differences. So
idea?
like, all right, so how you were dressed the night we went out. If Shorty went out like
shit,
that,
really?
I'm not going to be upset.
That was
Oh,
basic.
okay.
That's
I was
not
gonna
because
say.
That was basic as shit.
that's what I'm saying though. As revealing as she thought it was, I'm not going to date girls like I'm going to date girls who are going to react more or less how she did to how she looked that night. She was like, "Dang, I feel I'm overexposed."
I don't want nobody looking at me.
That's what I'm saying. But those are the type of shorties I typically go for.
Antisocial.
I am.
But those are the type of girls I typically go for. The ones who aren't trying to be putting themselves out into the middle of everybody, dressed in half a fucking skirt that stops right here and just a little tube top that they got all this showing. I don't fuck with girls like that.
So you're saying
like
if it's
people seeing her belly
random.
button?
So say if you met her, she wasn't just
I don't
like
care
that.
about the belly. It just depends.
No, I'm just saying. What you're saying is if it's a random outfit switch, where it's just like when I met you, we started dating, you didn't go out like
when
this.
we go on dates and you dressing like just casual, like because Courtney used to do this shit all the time, right? Whenever we would go out, she would dress up like a fucking mom, right? She would dress up like proper type shit, kind of whatever. But then she went out with her girls one night and she was dressed out. She was all dressed out, and I was like,
all right,
hold
well,
up.
let me give you something.
When I don't
So,
ever dress to impress, bro. I don't fucking care.
I don't feel like you go out with guys and you're like the guys enough to be like, yeah, we all about to get fly as fuck. We about to dress down. We about to smell up. We about to be smelling good, and we about to go out looking good.
That much. That's the thing.
Exactly. Now, as a female, that's what it is. Like all of us got to be bad bitches, and we all got to step.
But when you have a man at home, why are you trying so heavily to impress everybody else?
It's not about impressing everybody else.
But it is though.
No, it's not
It's
really
making
about.
sure you
It's
fly, bro.
making
You
sure
top
that you
tier.
fit your girls.
Yeah,
like
but
your girls are
because you
finna
don't
step, and
want
I
to go
gotta-
out and everybody look at you like, oh wow, that's a scrub.
No,
Okay, so I'm gonna take it in the dude's perspective. I can go out with my shorty, right? I can put on a t-shirt, sweatpants, hair be all fucked up, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
I can come to this podcast like this, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
But if I'm going out with the guys, we going out.
you got to step.
I'm stepping. I'm pulling. Damn, you don't never wear this, cause
I'm going out with the guys.
I'm
I'm
stepping right
stepping.
now.
I mean, that's y'all. I'm just
trying to
different.
step.
I'm just built different than y'all. That's all.
No,
it is,
I guess
though.
it's because it's like
I
it's
just
really
don't care.
It's really
I'll
just
put on a fucking little collared shirt and these khakis right here, and I'll step
it's
out.
all
and not care.
about the
Nigga, you
the
ever do some
ambience
shit
of
like
the
that?
group. It's all about the.
I have,
ambience
and I'll
of the
do it
group.
again.
Go in the house. I'm gonna get your ass.
Thank
When I
you.
went out with her,
That's
I had
what a
these
true
pants
friend-
on and I had a polo shirt
Yeah,
on.
I
bro.
only let him do that shit for real, because I'm used to being mine. So that's
bro,
him to me.
When I'm
Now, if he
telling
was
you,
going
bro,
out with the
dressing out
guys,
and
it
doing
would've
all
been
that
different.
shit, bro, dressing out, all that shit.
we finished.
is-
I don't even think he got anything that
I don't, bro.
would've
I don't
been
have
any
dress
better.
out clothes. I don't have
You
go
don't
out
have
to the
just
club
one
clothes.
club outfit.
No,
No.
bro, I don't go to the club like that. I don't find enjoyment in doing that shit. This
Yeah.
is where everybody's getting shit fucked up. I don't have fun that much when I go out to the club. The only reason why I had fun with them is because they helped me have a good time. Like they were including me, like me being with her and her friends. Her friends did not make me feel like I didn't belong there. Her
They said,
friends,
"Come on."
yeah, her friends brought me in and was just like, have fun with us,
Because
and then
that's
even
what you
invited
do.
me to future shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why I had a good time. But if I was there and her friends were just like, ew, and not really trying to include me in their fun, I
But
wouldn't
that's
have had
my
fun.
point. You hanging around the wrong people because that's what I'm saying. It's all about the ambience of the group that you're going out
I
with.
know, but still, either way, it's not like I want to do that all the time. I have more fun chilling
We
at
don't
the
do it all the
crib.
time.
I'm
Fucking-
taking it back to relationship wise. Like, so with a female, so you're not dating women that usually go out. You're not dating women that usually have friends that go out. So I'm trying to understand, like,
All right,
So it
I'm
is
not
the
saying
ones
that I
that you're
don't date.
picking.
I'm not saying that I don't date women that don't go out. Like I've messed with plenty of girls who
He
go out
said
all
Court
the time.
used to get dressed up. with
Well,
her
I mean, she
girls.
didn't go out all the time. That was like a once in a while thing. But I'm
so
saying
she
like,
should go out.
But the fact
I'm
that she
saying-
stepped
no.
with her girls,
But
it was still
what I'm saying is, bro, if you go out with your baby moms, right, or your girlfriend, right, and she's just dressed up in a fucking turtleneck and pants, right, and then the very next night she wants to go out with her girls and she drags a short skirt on and a fucking tube top, fucking just showing everything. You're not gonna be like, hold up, why didn't you go out with me like that? But you're gonna go out with your girls like that.
And I don't,
I've had that happen.
I wanna
and,
take into
and guess
account-
what? And she can attest to this. I told her friends, take her out, go get a couple outfits, put her in some heels, go make it. Because
Turn
at the
her
end
to
of
a
the
bad
day,
bitch.
because at the end of the day, I've already settled the object. No matter what nigga step up, no matter what motherfucker come in there, guess what? When you might try to talk to him, get a number, whatever like that, but I be pissing on her foot in the shower. We
What
two different
the
niggas.
fuck?
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
and y'all saying I'm weird.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I just
weird.
had to take it there. Like
this
I had
is
to.
why we don't shower
But he do
together.
that.
No,
'Cause he do that.
He be
Niggas
pissing on her
gotta
butt.
understand. Like, yo,
Y'all into the golden showers, cuz?
No. I'm just saying. I just threw out a wild example. What I'm saying is
That was a pretty specific example.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, for the guys
He did that
that
shit
go
before
in
he
there,
came here.
for the guys that go out and think, oh yeah, my girl, she's dressed like this. It's almost as an insecurity. Like my shit is already solidified. Especially if I already
It
got
is an
kids.
insecurity,
I just
bro.
wanna add,
100%. I'm not gonna deny the fact that I don't have insecurities. We all do, bro.
But I want to add,
I don't care what
though,
none of y'all
but I
say.
feel
We all
like-
have insecurities.
I feel like a lot of women might not dress that way around their men when they're going out in public because of the thought that he might be he might have a certain insecurity.
No,
Hold on. And it might just piss you off if she's dressed a certain way, and now all of these niggas are looking her way.
No,
now that
look.
you're with her, it's gonna be a problem because
Shit.
it's like you should
Nah,
have put
see,
something
that's
else
where
on.
that's where it's fucked up. If I'm with a shorty and she's looking bad as fuck, and everybody is looking at us, looking at her, I'm now feeling like the shit because now all eyes are on my shorty and they all mad that I'm with her and they're not.
Okay.
I might put
I've
a
been
hand-
in that
I'm
situation
putting
a
hand
few
on the
times.
ass
No,
looking
for
at
real,
you
this
like-
is some my bitch.
That's
You
what I'm
see?
saying. Like I've
That's
been
my
to the
girl
club
right
with
there.
some bad shorties before, and that's how it was. Like everybody is gonna be sitting there looking and shit, but I'm the one who gets to go home with shorty. Like
Nah, for real.
a few years ago when I was fucking with Mari, she was fine, right? We went to the club,
Mari
she was looking
always been
crazy.
fine.
She was looking crazy good, right?
She is.
I got to feel up on that shit. I got to dance with that shit. I got to go home and fuck that shit. So I didn't care about none of them motherfuckers who were fucking looking at her.
It get disturbing
When
you
you're
know
with
other-
me and you're dressed like that, I'm cool with it because you with me and you making me look good now. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
if you want to dress casual, normal, nice and whatever with me, but then when you go out with your homegirls and you want to dress out, now I'm feeling some type of way because I'm like, hold on, why is it when we go out you don't want to dress like that, but now when I'm not with you, now you want to look like that? Now to me that's having me questioning, and I personally feel as if that's reasonable, but it could just be me.
I mean, I feel like that's what a conversation is for.
Yeah, I mean, you're 100% right. I mean,
Nah,
a good
for real.
conversation could
Go
be
ahead,
had.
Go ahead and have your fun. Go ahead and do this. Like I said, I've been with shorties that do go out every weekend, and it do bother you, or you know what I'm saying, like that. But at the same time, I knew what I set myself up for. I knew who she was before I said, "Hey, yo, I want you
Yeah,
to be
see,
my
that's
girl."
that's
I feel like it
so-
But that's
bothered-
different, bro. Because, like, I'm talking about, like, you ever fucked with a shorty who just wasn't on none of that shit, and then out of the blue, middle of your relationship, deep into it, now she just randomly got a new group of friends who want her to go out all the time. And then I'm telling you, bro, once shorty gets that new group of friends, and they start bringing her out all the time, this has happened in every relationship that I've had, bro.
Get
that
her-
had a shorty
I feel
who
like
found
that's
new
what-
groups of friends. Those
get her
friends,
sloppy.
bring
get
her
her
around
off on the
all these-
mimosas, because I guarantee you,
She gonna be the nastiest.
she gonna suck a
motherfucker
dick,
when
while
get
she
home.
out, come home, and then kiss you on the lips.
No, what the hell? That went so dark,
Yeah, what you
so
got going on,
fast.
G?
Well, I will say
what's
that I
wrong
feel
with
like
you?
Nah,
I
I'm
feel
just
like
fucking-
that's what like how my baby daddy felt a little bit. It's like because I'm a homebody. I
mean,
stay
but
to
that's
myself.
really how it be, though. I mean, y'all want to sit
And
there
the
and act like
fact
what
that
I
I
said
start
wasn't
coming
crazy.
out to
But,
podcasts,
shit.
and then it's like, okay, you want a podcast, you interview certain people sometimes. It might be a nigga there or somebody that's interested, and then you going out on weekends all of a sudden. Now you going out with Monty, and you doing this, and you
That's
doing
your baby
that.
daddy, not your boyfriend. That's different.
Yeah, but
Y'all
this,
not committed.
yeah, but listen,
Hey, you, Eddie.
I mean, am I wrong?
Hey,
No, we're
Eddie.
not.
That's a terrible example. That's not your boyfriend.
but no, when we were committed, it was like that was still kind. I feel like that's how you felt. It was
Were
a
you
red
committed when
flag
you
a
started
little
doing this podcast?
bit. Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit,
Yes, she was.
I was committed when I started doing.
But this was
podcast.
like 2 years ago.
that
but
was a while ago, huh?
It was.
Yeah, it was 2
I
years
was
ago.
committed when I started doing this podcast, and I felt like it was kind of like a red flag to him a little bit because it's like, well, I don't talk to nobody. I don't normally be out here like that. So now that I'm starting to go out a little bit more, and I'm
Yeah, but at
around more
least
men,
like
and-
with the podcast, bro can just come up and see what you're doing.
he could, but you know, I feel like it's a pride situation too. It's like, you know, I don't want nobody to think that I'm insecure. Let me tell y'all. So one night, this is
That's so
hilarious.
stupid. We all have insecurities. Like,
No, we
who fucking
do.
cares?
But this is hilarious. So I was eating a cookies and cream bar,
she was
right?
eating some ass.
Whoa, a cookies and cream Hershey bar. And I didn't finish eating the piece
The
of
ass.
chocolate that was left up there.
Please.
But I fell asleep and I fell asleep
poop.
on the bed, and apparently it was still chocolate there. I woke up
poop
in the
in her
middle of the night and it was like white shit on my leg, like dried up white shit.
Oh, he thought you got
This
nutted on.
nigga said, "What the fuck is that on your leg?" But I was half asleep, so I was like,
Nah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out in the
Nah.
morning
She
because
got
I was
nutted on.
asleep. It was chocolate. It
Someone
was definitely
turned her
chocolate.
into a fucking toaster
I ate that
strudel.
shit in the morning. I was like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
that
nah.
cookies
Someone
and cream
told.
bar.
Yeah, someone turned her into a toaster strudel.
I said, that's
all
that cookies
was.
and cream bar. But that nigga woke me up in the middle of the night. He was like, that was my second time seeing it. And I just wasn't sure. So I had to wake you up. Like, he woke me. What the fuck is that on your leg?
Yeah, you ever just like
It's a chocolate
Never
bar, bro.
But even then, like if you got those thoughts about your
Absolutely.
shorty and you think she's nasty enough to come lay back up, and there are girls out there that do that. But if you think she's nasty enough to come home and lay straight in the bed with you with that shit on you, then you got to think about
Pause.
your own priorities.
Exactly.
Hold on, but hold up. Wait, whoa.
Because I think you about to go where I'm with.
Have you done it before?
What?
Thank you.
You went up and fucked some bitch, and then
And
you
laid
came
right
home
back
and then
down
lay
to your
right
bitch.
back down with
Fuck no.
you. You a lie.
I put this.
You're a lie.
I put
I
this.
know he
You're a lie.
lying,
Look,
bro.
I-
You're a lie.
He lying
That's
straight
your
with
lie.
his fucking
That's one
I don't
teeth.
believe you.
On my kids. That's one thing that I've told my baby mama this shit on my mama. I will go to the hotel and scrub my shit, come home, scrub my shit, just in case.
But you still did what you did and then went home
then
and,
went
laid
back
down. It
home.
doesn't matter if you scrubbed your shit or not.
Oh,
You
no,
still went
I'm
and
talking
fucked the
about-
bitch and then
still-
laid
and went back
came home and laid
home
over with your shorty.
Of course, but that, I'm not saying
fuck?
I'm not dirty with
Exactly.
it.
So you feeling some
It
type
doesn't
of
matter,
way
bro.
because you would do some
hold up.
shit like
you
that.
think that I'm gonna go fuck a shorty and then come home and then stick my dick directly into my shorty without wiping my dick off first?
You
What are you
said-
stupid?
Hold on, I know
Oh,
a nigga that
you're
done done it.
lying. You're lying. You're lying.
You
because
are lying because you
said
done already said that you
I
fucked
did
like
I
three
did
bitches in
three
one
in
And
one
I
day.
showered in between all of
So
them.
that's what I just said. I just said that.
But we're not talking about the same thing. I'm just talking about the act of you going to fuck somebody and then just, it doesn't matter if you shower 10 times in between. In the same night, you fuck a bitch at 10 o'clock,
And you
you
went to
go
lay down
home,
to your
you
woman.
go home, you shower at 11, now you
Okay,
laying down
and
at
I
12.
get that. But what she said was she came home and fell asleep with the evidence on her.
There was no evidence. It was a fucking chocolate bar. Don't say that.
I'm just saying. Do you think somebody is wild enough to have the evidence? Do you ever see that Facebook video when a dude had the shit all over his mouth?
I think,
and she
yeah.
was like, he said he had this, that, and the third, and homie was like, yeah, but he had the crust of eating
I do
pussy
think
all over his face. That's
people
wild.
do overlook that sometimes.
That's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful, but you got to think about it. Sometimes some people really do shit like Mont just said. Oh, we just got so lit and it just fucking happened type thing.
Nigga, never.
And then they go
Nigga,
home
never. I'll
and
sober
then they
up so
just be
quick.
like, oh shit, I fucked up. I
never-
didn't realize that this was still there. I can't relate.
I've
but still,
never done that. Never in my life have I
I'm just
ever
playing
done
All
that.
I'm
devil's
saying is
devil's
like if
advocate here.
y'all have just, I just feel like if you
I have
guys
spare
were in
clothes
my
on trunk.
shoes in certain predicaments with certain people that you're very, very close to, it's just different. Because I feel like both of y'all are full of it.
I've
And
done
I feel
that
like
before.
if both of y'all were in my position, in my shoes, the same thing would happen.
Hold
with both
on,
of y'all.
because I've actually had a night once before where I was hanging with a homeboy and we was downstairs chilling, drinking, talking, and it turned into one thing and this nigga literally carried me upstairs. However, it got cut off because it was like, yeah, if you think you finna leave this house without giving me my nut after you done got yours,
Selfish
you ain't
ass
never
bitch.
finna touch this shit again. And he thought I was joking and he ain't never touched me again.
Hold on. So you hold on.
Probably 'cause it wasn't worth
Wait a minute.
touching.
So were you dating somebody?
Damn.
You
You
were
said was I?
dating?
No, I wasn't dating. I was single at this point, and I was chilling with a homeboy. Like Mont just said, like when you're
So
used
he
to
got his nut.
He got
Yeah,
his
he
nut
got
and was like,
his.
that shit was
I
ass.
didn't get
And
mine,
then-
and I said, yeah, if you walk out this door without me getting mine,
I mean,
you
but I ain't gonna
never
lie
finna
to you.
get
Like,
this shit again.
if your shit is like that, motherfuckers gonna make sure you're getting your nut. If your shit ain't like that, he's gonna get
no,
his nut.
I
and
don't.
get
He
out.
didn't take me seriously. He acknowledged that he did not think I was serious,
Well,
and I was serious as fuck.
I don't give a fuck if a
Yeah,
shorty says that
yeah,
shit
I
to me. I'm going
I
right
don't-
there and
I
then.
don't
Like,
really
it
care
ain't
because
no.
at the end of the day, give me my money. I already hit it. Like, shorty, I won already.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got your little nut,
These are
but
the
just
times I'm
understand
on,
that
bro.
you'll never feel
These
this
are
shit
the times
again.
I'm on too, bro. At this point, it's just.
I already hit it. Like, here's your check. Here's your receipt.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing.
And
I'm
that's
just
how you
also.
can
I feel
feel.
like, but I feel like because based of everything that I've been dealing with for the last few years of my life in this shitty dating pool that we're in here,
Piss.
I have been getting just shit on, pissed on, fucking. Not literally, but
Amber
you know what I
Heard.
mean.
He
I've
likes
been
that
getting,
shit.
I've been getting fucking just emotionally drained at this point to where I have no more energy left to care about any of that. Like,
Because why aren't you
I
playing
can't do
chess?
that,
Stop
y'all.
playing checkers. What's
I
wrong with
can't
you?
do it. I
It's-
don't know how. I got a big heart
it's
and I love
not
everybody.
all right. Because here's my thing, bro. Is like, because if I'm really into a girl, bro, I'm willing to take my time, wait, not try to pressure sex, try to be friends first.
All right,
But a
force
lot of times, what happens doing that is that you get into the friend zone that you can't get out of now because you become very close emotionally with this person. Sometimes becoming too emotionally attached with somebody without any physical touch can fuck you up, and that is what
Because
fucked me up throughout a
You're
lot of my
not-
time.
All you need
you're
is
not
alcohol.
what they
No.
need. You're not what they need at the moment. You're not what they want at the moment. Yes, you're kind, you're friendly, you hold the door open.
100%.
You're giving conversations, but guess what?
You're 100% right.
They're not.
They want somebody to toss them around, treat them like a slut most of the time.
Well, it's not even that.
You know.
They're going through a phase. You're not in their phase part. So if you're giving them, okay, I can actually come to him and talk to him about the situation instead of being like, hey, shorty, look, I understand what you're going through. I've looked at you. I see you. I can do better. I can show you I can do better. Right then and there. Would you being all, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for my turn. Nigga,
Nah, I didn't say I'm gonna wait for my turn. I said I'm willing to take my time with a shorty.
About that.
I didn't say anything about taking my turn.
I'm disrespectful.
And you're 100% right. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Chances.
Hold up. Ever since we had that conversation, I'm going to be 100 with you. Ever since we had that conversation, I have really, that shit stuck in my head.
I hope
right?
so.
And I have been taking a lot more risks and chances and not giving a fuck lately. Like,
No,
when
for
I
real.
tell you, I hit up a shorty, like, a shorty y'all know, right? The other day and was just like, yo, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even about to, let's fuck. Right?
Nigga, no.
What do you mean no? Because it probably worked.
No, it's not that. It's just
It might have worked though.
I get it, but you.
It worked. It worked.
If you ran into it like that, and that means she was already feeling you,
Exactly. That's my point.
No. I'm not going to say it worked yet.
huh?
But
so you didn't hit.
Not yet.
He ain't hit yet, but
But
he in the
that's
process.
what I'm saying. If somebody came to you, right?
Let's just say that the conversation sparked up a whole conversation.
That's
that I
my
didn't
point.
expect.
He
If
don't take his
somebody came to
chances.
you and was like, "Yo, you pretty," oh, thank you, da 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 da, whoop de whoop, in the conversation, and this conversation started at 9. By 12 o'clock, he hit you with the whole dick pic, right there, boom.
No, see, I didn't do all that.
Whoa,
I don't
once
do
you
all
send me a
that.
dick pic, you ain't getting no.
Yeah, nah, I don't do
entertainment
dick
from me.
pics, bro. I don't do that shit. I don't do it.
How old are we? 12.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be real with
Yeah,
you,
you
bro.
do that
Unless
shit 12.
unless the girl is strictly asking for it, don't send it.
But I'm just saying, I'm not saying just actual pic, but I'm just saying when you were just like, yeah, I'm feeling you, let's fuck. That is why.
I didn't say it like that. Though.
Okay, that's what I'm
it
making
wasn't.
sure.
It wasn't straight up like,
I'm saying
yo, let's
being
fuck.
blunt
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure
Yeah,
he
nah,
used it
nah.
in.
That's
He ain't
not
a
how I
blunt
said
person.
it. Yeah, nah. That's
Okay,
not
that's
how
why
I
I'm
said
making
it.
sure, because that right there is crazy.
Nah.
He ain't a blunt person. He did not hit a shorty up saying,
Nah,
let's
it was
fuck.
more or less like we've been through this whole circle. I done seen everything on you at this point. Like I done, it's
You
whatever.
said we know her?
Yeah.
We'll talk about this after the cameras are off. I feel like we should.
No,
definitely-
no.
No,
Oh.
we better talk about
No.
it.
I mean, you said
No.
around the circle.
No, I didn't say around the circle. I just said y'all know her.
No, I'm saying you said you and her have had this conversation. Like,
Oh,
it's
I mean,
around
I've
the
been
circle.
I tried it multiple times.
All
and
in all,
it was never.
I just want to give you your flowers because I'm proud of you for taking the chance.
Oh,
Because
it's,
nigga-
no, because it's
Took a
more or
chance
less
on smashing,
because-
not on a relationship.
No,
yeah,
but that's
because
the
this is the
point.
thing is that because every time I'm really trying to fuck with a shorty, I'm catching myself at this point where a lot of the times I do just want to smash, but I'm trying to actually build. I gotta stop doing that shit
What? Actually building?
with shorties that I'm just trying to smash.
Oh, well, yeah, that.
Cause
Don't waste your time. Don't waste
yeah,
your
because that
or
whole
their
good guy
time.
thing isn't working with these bitches. It's just not.
The good.
The good guy shit
Let
only
me tell
works
you
for
something.
certain
What is-
girls.
The good
Question:
guy
what is the good
finished
guy?
last.
What is considered the good guy?
A man who actually has respect for a woman, who is actually willing to sit down, listen, talk to her, go on dates with her, not just look at her as a sex object.
The guy
a good
How
dude
is
is,
he-
is
no,
gonna really try to build a relationship.
Okay.
She wanted to know what the good guy was. The post that you posted on Facebook talking about when the guy was like, I want to elevate when you elevate. I want to change when you.
That's a good-
That's a good
That's a
guy.
guy. Yeah,
That's
that's a good
a-
guy.
That's a good guy.
Okay, that's the
why you
type of
said
guy
I'm gonna
that
let
you
him.
could-
I'm gonna grab him, not let him go. That's what you
Okay,
said.
and this is my point about
she
that.
capping, too.
Because no, I'm not capping.
She capping,
Actually,
too.
if I had some shit like that, I'd never let it go.
You wouldn't know what to do with it.
No,
Exactly.
I
You
definitely.
got too much baggage.
That's the biggest
Ooh,
problem
no,
with
that's
all
not
these
true.
shorties is that they
I don't-
have that shit in their life. They don't know what to do with the shit, so they
That's
scared to
not
fuck with
true.
it.
That's not true.
Would you kick
It's
out
not
number
true.
two?
Whole ass up, huh?
Hoe ass.
Hold on.
Oh,
would you
my
kick out,
God.
would you kick out number 2?
What do you
But
mean
I-
kick out?
Kick number 2 does not live with me. I did kick him out.
But he came back.
Oh,
But
No,
I'm saying-
he's not there.
I'm saying, would you kick him out? When I mean kick him out, like obsolete his ass.
Yes.
Lying.
All right, y'all keep thinking that.
Tay, I'm sorry, but I've known you
sip
for
on
long
that.
enough, and
I
I've
don't
heard
believe
enough of your bullshit to know
Okay,
that
so let me tell you
are
something.
full of shit.
Well, let me tell the world something. Okay, I am a committer. I love love. I'm loyal as fuck. So when I have my mind stuck to something and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build on this, I do that shit. However, I have been building on some shit for 6 years that I'm starting to really come to the conclusion that yeah, I've been building on some shit for no fucking reason. I've grown tremendously throughout these 6 years, and I'm still dealing with the same thing. So clearly, it's not me.
She loves
And I need to
broken
go next-
objects that she thinks she can fix,
That's
knowing
not
that it will never go
true,
back
because,
again.
100%
because
true.
that's not the case, because every man that I've dealt with isn't a broken object. It was really just that situation, and honestly, I felt like that everything happened really fast with him. If I'm being completely honest,
All right,
I got
ain't even
pregnant
gonna
within
say
3
every
months of being with
man.
him.
I ain't even gonna say every man that you've been with, but I'm gonna say recently.
Exactly. Well, I'm not even going to say recently because there was a point where I was dating and I was dealing with individuals that weren't broken at all. It's just that I felt like I wasn't at their level. So I didn't want to be a problem to them, if that makes sense. I felt like that they had it all fucking figured out for themselves and I didn't. So I don't want to be that individual that's coming around you that's kind of like dumbing you down a little bit.
I mean, I'll give you props for that if that's actually true, because a lot of
you
girls
gave
are
up
just
on
like, nah, I'm
yourself.
trying to bring you right down to where I'm at.
No, yeah.
You gave up on
No,
yourself.
but I understand what she's saying. Like look at it from an aspect of like, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna measure my success compared to my partner's, right? Because a lot of times, if this is just my thought process now, is that if you're not able to at least match the level that your partner's on in every aspect, you're not gonna last long with that person.
I don't feel like
So
Every aspect. If I'm
I
gonna,
don't feel like you need a balance.
what if
all right, let me hold on before we go deeper. All right, so if
Beginning
you're in a
again.
situation where you're making 6 figures, right? You find a shorty, right? And she don't got no job, no car. She got 2 kids already. She got a whole lot of liabilities on her ass,
Well, she
right?
may-
But wait, hold on. But you are falling for this chick, right? Are you going to continue to pay?
He made 6 figures, so he might be alright.
if
But I'm saying you're gaining absolutely nothing
Nothing.
from her, and
If-
she's doing nothing to benefit
Hold
your
on,
life.
That's not
If
true.
I'm
You're thinking
making-
financially.
Hold on, no. If I'm making
thinking
6
everywhere.
figures and my life is good, and I'm falling for a woman that has nothing and has so much baggage, there's something outside of financial and physical
That she's
that
giving
has
me.
me attached.
Exactly.
It might be mental and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
She puts me there that the women that do fit my category isn't there, because 9 times out of 10, if I'm making 6 figures and a woman is making 6 figures and she got her shit together, guess what? We both hustlers. So mentally and emotionally, we're not gonna be there for each other
Not true.
because we constantly working on ourselves.
Not true.
I'm just saying if you look at if anybody
Look,
looks at
I got a
facts,
homeboy
bro,
right now who's married, and they just fucking bought a house. They renovated that house, and they just sold that house and made $60K together, bro. Together.
Hold on.
Together.
But they're in the same field, right?
No,
Are
they
they-
both do totally different things. They just ended up
It's just
buying a
that they
house
put their
together
money
and
together to
flipped
do
it.
something.
But then, okay, so you got to ask what if you sat them down right here on the couch and you asked them,
Which I did.
they've been here,
Not here, but I've had the whole conversation with my
Okay.
boy.
and you told them, hey, what makes it work? What did they say?
Communication, working together, honesty. Like just the simple shit, bro. Like it's not hard.
It's not as simple as you think.
No,
It
I'm
is
not
that
saying. No,
simple,
hold on.
though.
Wait. I'm not saying it's the simplest shit in the world to like really have a partner in crime. However, it's possible. Like I see it all the time where you have like look at a lot of all these fucking like DJ Envy and his wife, right? They've been together for years at this point.
After he cheated.
But
I'm not-
listen,
What the
hold on.
fuck?
You're missing the point though. You're missing the
Yes.
point that I'm making. They both have their own entities and make money, right? They're both hustlers. They both have their own separate things that they do. So they're kind of leveled together.
And no,
what I'm
and
saying
this
is,
the same
if
woman.
you're over here,
This is the same woman that told DJ Envy, "I've never had an orgasm with you."
Yeah.
okay,
Like
I
there's
mean,
physically you've never.
all right, but you're missing. You're still missing.
But
You're going
sex-
to every irrelevant point of that I'm trying to make.
A
That has nothing to
partnership
do
is
with.
outside of just sex. A partnership, a true partnership, is going to be financially, emotionally, mentally.
It's
like,
all of it together.
It's all of it.
Sex
so he
ain't
might be
everything,
lacking in
bro.
his sex department. However, there's things that you can do for that. However, you know that I'm not going to leave this man because the sex is bad, because he's the best candidate for my family. He's the best candidate for me. We grow together.
I have another
We can build
perfect. I have
together.
another prime example for you.
use examples like that. You got to understand. He's actually put it on the radio. His wife's tried to leave him multiple times.
I know,
So
bro.
what are you saying? Pick another person, please.
Oh
pick
my
another
fucking
person.
god,
She,
bro.
okay, but why didn't she successfully stay away?
You said what?
Why didn't she stay away? She's tried to leave. Why didn't she actually?
Because he
leave?
hit the pleading card, baby. Please.
Nah, you have no
And he
information of
Then,
why
hold
that's
on.
still.
If he
said
point
it on
being-
the
But wait a
radio.
minute.
No,
if
but
she
he
can
also
come
says
back-
on the radio all the time, even recently, how he loves his wife and loves his family.
But my thing is, if
After
she
he
can
cheated.
come back from a plea that clearly
all right,
meant
this
that
still
she wasn't,
he's
she
still
wasn't,
missing the whole point of everything. All right, I'm gonna pick. Hold on. Let me
Because
pick a different
somebody
couple.
if she came
yeah,
back
let me pick
from
a different couple
no,
who he
because
doesn't
this-
even know, so
no,
he can't even
because
do
this
some
means a
dumbass
lot
shit.
though. If she came back from a plead, obviously it was other things outside of that made her want to hold on to it. It probably was just alone his lack of interest that made her want to leave. Okay, he doesn't make me feel like I'm important to him. He doesn't make me feel like a lot of times women are saying that they want to leave off of lack of validation.
This still just went totally
when
left
number
of where
two
we were
number
initially talking about.
Oh.
Because this has nothing to do with my initial point to any of this. Because we're talking about why they're together, why they're fucking. We're talking about a whole bunch of irrelevant shit. My whole point
well,
is
we'll connect
finding
the
a
dots.
fucking partner that you can trust and build with, and it's a possibility. It's
my
something that is
point.
possible. I can't think of any superpower couples right now. Jay and Beyonce, they've been through their shit, right? They've been through their shit, right? They have been through their shit, right? But they're still together, right? Are they still together?
According to paper.
And see, that's what I was saying.
But
According
why,
to paper.
but at this point, because they're richer together, no?
Yeah, I mean that's the reason why a lot of people stay together.
Okay, so they can,
rich.
but they can still benefit from each other. So even though you might not emotionally be attached anymore, or you're not even,
See,
That sounds sick.
that
I'm
does.
sorry,
sound
I
fucked
don't
up.
like the idea of that.
it is
Because-
fucked up. I never said it was a fucking love story.
Exactly. Hold on, because this is my thing. If there is a relationship without love, then that's not a relationship. That really is just a business partnership.
Exactly.
However, I do feel like there are a lot of relationships that
I can't think of any that have I
that
just can't
actually
think of any.
have love. But this is the thing, to really sit here and believe that you're just going to be madly in love with this individual every day of your life is fucking impossible.
It's not gonna happen.
That's never going to happen out of humans because our emotions fluctuate based off of what we're going through in
But
life.
that's what I'm saying. That's where like love has layers and has levels to it. Like,
Love is unconditional.
well, that's what I'm saying. So when you really, really love somebody, it doesn't matter if you're together or not. Just like me and Court, we're not together, but we still really care about each other very much.
Would
we
you catch
still,
a bullet for her?
yeah, bro. She's still a fucking amazing person at the end of the day.
You would catch a bullet for her?
That's
heard him?
that's still one of my best friends, dog.
Thank you.
I don't have to have any type of ties to this girl, but she impacted my life more than any other person in this world ever has. So yeah, that's my best friend, bro. When you find somebody like that, then you'll understand where I'm
No,
going
I
through.
get-
You clearly haven't.
No, I have.
You clearly haven't because you
with
don't
her.
understand.
No, for a fact, I get
He's
what
with
you're saying.
her.
I'm just saying
Because they have kids.
From the that too, but
Thank you.
hey, you got me on. Hey, you got me. I will solidify that shit. You played it. That was perfect, my nigga. You did that. Chess is not checkers.
All right, Lil Ed.
Got it. You got it, nigga. You can have it.
Nah, go
You
ahead,
can
go
have
ahead,
it.
go ahead. What were you
But
saying?
it's just one of those things where I get it. It's just the things that you've told me, and not having what you just said, kids or anything like that. Anything that really holds y'all together. You know what I'm saying?
Love, bro.
And if that's what it is, I respect it. The only question I do have for that is, could you let her go, or could that love go when you find your perfect person?
Yep, absolutely.
yeah.
She's fully aware, and I am too. We've had this conversation multiple
So
times.
are you cool if she found hers as well?
I have to be. Just
ain't
like
got
she
no
would have to be. I
choice.
don't have a choice. Bro, when you really love somebody, you gotta let her go. Like, and at this point, I have let her go. Like, if she's got hella dudes she talks to, bro. She don't want to admit it. Because everybody just wants to fuck her, but like, she's got options, bro. She's got, you know what I'm saying?
Because all these
So-
niggas on go.
At some point, I already know, because it's already happened
my
before,
phrase for the
where
year.
she gets into a relationship, and I gotta detach, and I gotta let her be in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I love that girl. Regardless, we might not be romantically in love anymore, but she's still somebody who I genuinely love and care about, and always will, because she's impacted me on a whole nother level.
And see, that's that.
He
That
better
is
shed
one-
a tear.
No. That's one of my biggest issues, because it's understanding what love is and how to love and how long it would last. And because I can honestly say, if I don't have kids with you, if I didn't bring life to this world with you, I don't have love for you. Like, any exes, are exes. Anybody that I've had sex with or dealings with are just a fling.
Let me ask
I
you
don't have
something.
love for you.
Hold
I
on.
can watch you on the street.
Have you ever been in a situation? Now this is a deep question, bro. Have you ever been in a situation where your shorty had to be the one to step up for y'all because you were down bad, and she actually did?
I think you're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah.
So bam, I was in a situation where shorty was the breadwinner, and I was down bad in a bad situation where I wasn't making that much, and she was making way more than me. But instead of being a fucked up shorty and just being like, nah, you broke, you this, you that, she held it down until I was able to get my shit together. And she was the one really providing for a little bit until I was able to
I feel like
re-step my game up and then re-provide.
And I'm
So that
glad.
that's why I'm leading. Have you ever been in a situation where you
And
weren't the
I'm
main
glad.
provider?
I'm glad that you've had that. I've only been here for 29 years. You know what I'm saying?
He pushing 30.
Yeah, see, I am pushing. I am pushing 30. But
Old
the women
ass.
that I've actually dealt, or when I would say dealt with, but actually dated, I've always been the provider. I've always been the person in charge. I've always been that
Exactly.
person.
Right.
So for me, I don't have that experience where I'm just like, oh yeah, I need help.
Ooh, I feel like that's the key reason why Ed is the way he is emotionally.
Because always been in this situation where you're always the one
He's
who has
always
to be
been
the
the
provider, this, that, and the
materialistic
other.
individual that
You
I have
haven't
to
had
come
a
up with a material
situation
item.
where you were down bad and you had to be provided for a short amount of time. Now, I'm not saying it was a long time. I just had to get my shit together, and it took me like a month or two. And then I was able to get myself back on track.
No.
But point being is that, like, real love to me is somebody who will step up when you're down, because it's not 50-50. It's always one or the other. It's always she's
It's
on
never
1,000 and I'm on 0, or I'm on 1,000,
Now-
she's on 0, and we're able to complete opposite of what we needed each other to be when we needed it.
Because I don't want to seem like a total dickhead.
You are.
Financially, I've been down bad, and I know, hey, look, ain't nobody gonna solve this but me.
But me, yeah.
But at the
Got it.
same time, mentally and emotionally, to keep me afloat, that partner has took over and says, hey, look, you got this. You got this.
Right.
Okay.
So I've had it where mentally and emotionally, yeah, you take over.
Right.
But financially and physically and stuff
You've
like
never
that,
experienced
I've
that.
never experienced.
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean, I've never let a fucking woman physically take over me, but like,
Well, I'm just
but
saying,
like, I will be
like
the
if you
first
got
to admit-
$5, if you got $5 in your pocket and she got $500, and you still trying to pay for a meal, knowing that you can't, and you trying to figure out a way. I've never had that. I've always figured out a way in the heat of the moment, no matter what her.
Oh
finances
no, 100%. Yeah,
You know what I'm
100%. I'll be the first to admit that there was a period of time where she was the one paying most of the rent because she was the one making the money and I wasn't.
She had never.
Right. But that was a time in my life where I felt the lowest and I felt the most useless. Like, because I know in my heart as a man, I need to be one providing. Whether we're doing it together or I'm the one providing more, we have to be like at least fucking, when it comes to financials, at least if we're living together, be equally distributing at bare minimum.
I mean,
right? Because I've always just been, I grew up in a place where my parents both worked. Like
Yeah.
they both always hustle. My dad had his trucking business. My mom would do her hair. My parents were always doing shit that was together trying to make money. And even now today, like my mom gets her disability pays for the rent for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And then my dad, his checks, he pays for everything else type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's still, my entire life has been built on an equal
Yeah.
foundation in
I feel like
a household.
you grew up where the man was responsible for
everything.
financial. Like he had to. If he didn't do it, everything was gonna fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
And me personally, I didn't come from that. I came from a household of a single mom. So all I saw was mommy taking care of everything. And then when daddy did come home, and he'll put towards what he can. I always saw a partnership. If I didn't see just my mom handling everything.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've had my mom. She was in the chat earlier. My mom, and not to put so much of her business out, but my mom's never been
Business.
married, so I've never seen a man take care of her. I will say, as a single black woman, her house, she pay her mortgage. Her car note, she pay that. Her insurance, food, and all that, she do that.
So
I've never seen somebody.
what you saw was her taking on the responsibility solely by
everything.
herself.
Yeah.
And that
That can
built
be
into
exhausting.
your brain through time that I gotta do this on my own,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you literally saw her every day
When I-
grinding and getting that shit on her
But
own.
yeah,
you know what I mean.
I get what
Growing
you're
up, you
saying.
feel me? So
and then with my father had a family, so
yeah,
it was times where I'm just like, damn, my dad ain't never here.
yeah.
And it took me to have kids of my own, and my kids looking at me. My son he sees me put on different clothes, bye-bye. Like, he knows, okay, I'm leaving. My daughter, okay, daddy, I'm about to go lock the door. Because she knows, hey, look, I go from one job, I might chill for an hour, wash my face real quick, do what I got to do, and I'm to the next. You know what I'm saying? I see him for a couple times. But, and again, I'm trying to change the narrative on that. And, like, with their mother.
Bro, you being a man and doing what you got to do to provide for your kids.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
And there's nothing
See,
wrong with
but
that
this
shit.
is the thing. I feel him, but also I can see the negative aspects from it. Where you,
How can it affect
where
your
you-
relationship with your kids? For sure?
Yeah, you can use. You build like this image of yourself as, yeah, I take care of all of this, and you know that I take care of all of it. And as a child, you understand that, oh, well, I don't ever see them, but then you just kind of condition yourself to, oh, because they're at work. So you grow up and you do the same thing, and now you're stressed, bothered by everything and everything under the sun, and you can't even spend the quality time with your child. It's like there's detriments that come from everything, and that's why I feel like a union is extremely important. People don't realize that it's not about, oh, well, you take care of this and you take care of that. It's about coming together and taking care of business in general.
Yeah.
It's not that, oh, you're a man, you have to be responsible for all the financial, you got to take care of the labor. You a woman, you got to take care of the house and the kids. No, this is a partnership. We do it all together.
Yep.
Because all that does is overwhelm children when they become adults, and they're like, well, this is all I knew to be. So if I don't do this, then I'm failing in life. Or if I do this, then I'm overstepping. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a lot harder on my daughter than I am with my son. Like, I caught myself the other day telling my son that, because he was cranky and everything like that, and because we picking up toys, we learning different things, throwing away trash, and I said, you got to get used to it, because you're gonna be working like this eventually. And I sat back and I thought, I'm like, I shouldn't be telling him that. But then again, I'm hard as fuck on my daughter. And now that she's getting older, you know, she's about to be 8 years old. I mean, I said 8 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
my boy about to be.
I put her on this plateau of, yo, I want you to come in this world, and when you find that perfect partner, you will. But until then, you got your own. Because I've seen too many females rely on a male, and then when a male leaves to do what he does, they're heartbroken. They don't know what to do with their lives. They don't even know how to move forward. And my daughter won't be like that. I don't tell her, oh, you're a princess and you're a queen. You're a warrior. You do this shit. You're going to learn how to do this shit. I definitely give her a childhood, but at the end of the day, I let her know the world preys on women. They see them, they belittle women. They see, oh yeah, it's just a body thing. No, we not doing that. Even I myself, I look at women physically and not emotionally and mentally, and we not having that. I want my girl. I want my daughter to. Any dude that walk up to her, they gonna have to be at a plateau.
The best way to do it is to get her to understand who she is.
Yeah, and
as a person,
and we are working on that.
And
because
then-
honestly,
like-
I praise my mom for that. I
Yeah.
really do. A lot of times, it's a lot of things that I can look back in my childhood and be like, I might not want to do that. But my mom made sure that I knew who I was and that I loved who I was more than anything. So it's like, it's certain things you won't stand for. However, there are certain things that I did see, which is the reason why I am the way I am when it comes to a family. It's like, once we built the family, I feel like, okay, this is what I got to commit myself to, because this is what I created. That's what my mom kind of was like. But as a child, she pushed me to be who I am at all times and love who I am, because in her childhood, she didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like we really do got to push our children to accept who they are, love who they are, and be willing to grow through that shit.
I think it's also important to think that it's important to like let your kids kind of figure things out for themselves, to like guide them instead of telling them. Like,
Definitely.
I mean, and I'm only saying this from my own experiences as a kid. My parents we would tell them, hey, I want to go to this party, right? And they would know where the area is, who the people are, whatever. And they'd be like, I don't really think it's the best idea that you go to the party. Damn, I really want to go though. All right, if you want to go ahead. If you do need to get picked up, just let me know. But I'm telling you now, it's not a good idea. And then they would let us figure it out for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what helped me grow the most personally, by not being demanded or told, no, you can't do anything that I wanted to do. It was more or less, hey, you do well, you can have free reign to do whatever. You start fucking up, you ain't doing shit.
We were just kind of talking about this in the
saying?
car about childish, like the behavior of men, where it's like, I kind of don't. I know I can't have it, so I crave it a little bit more. It's like that child aspect. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just really what it is. Because a lot of times, especially with men, shit, we want what we can't have, and once we get it, we don't really care to have it anymore.
Exactly.
And I said that,
Yeah.
and it is a struggle. It's a struggle for me personally because it's just like, yo, I love the chase, and I know what I have, and I know what I could build off of it. But temptation and lust, which I've been struggling with damn near my whole life, it is hard. Like, it's hard to tell myself no. Somebody else tell me no, okay, cool, fuck it, whatever. But telling myself no when it's accessible, like a word, I could do this, this, and this. Word.
You are your biggest enemy.
I look at myself in the mirror every day and I put positive affirmations to myself because look, you are better when you are better than what you think you are, and you know more, and you know what's right and what's wrong. All you have to do is act on it. And sometimes I do. Some days I might be good. But other days when I'm down low, when I'm not personally down low, but when I'm down low in energy and just like effort, like to sell myself no, I'm like, fuck it, come on, join the ride. Like, that's when the Ed comes out. That's when the fuck it, let's rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where this shit goes. And then when it happens, I'm just like, I feel disgusted with myself. I'm just like, yo, you weak. Like, you know better. You could do better.
Yeah, I'd go through the same shit, bro. Especially when I'm doing things that I know damn well, like, if I wasn't down at this moment, I wouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like, sometimes as men, especially, like, sometimes we do just go through shit that we're down at just low points where we're just like, fuck it to whatever. And we'll do whatever. And I've been there in my life, bro. I've been there a few times where I'm, like, doing shit. And even while I'm doing it, I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this shit.
I can't relate.
You're not a guy, though. That's the difference.
I didn't have it to the point where it was. I would say it's on every guy's list physically to have a threesome.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want it one day, yeah.
Me and my BM split up, bro. Every girl that ever gave me a shot chance or even looked at me the right way,
Yep.
I went for it and I took it.
Yep.
Once I hit that plateau of having a threesome, I was like, yeah. I'm driving down the road, not kid you not, to my mama. I called my mom and my dad, and I was like, yo, bro, I feel empty. I feel like a shell. Like, I don't feel right.
See, if I go into a threesome, no, I'm going into a threesome. Just know I'm about to have some fun. That's about it.
I had fun. It was the after effects of it. Like, yeah, I did what I wanted, but it didn't give me.
But that just goes
what
to
I
show
wanted.
that a
That's
lot
also-
of these things that we're chasing after is fucking empty desires.
But it's also probably because you had a threesome with two girls that you really didn't even fuck with. Like, what if you had a threesome with the shorty of your dreams and she had a bad best friend that all y'all were cool as fuck, and then she was just like, baby, I love you, but I like her too. I want to have a threesome with her and you. I think it would be so fun. Everybody was super into it. Everybody had a good ass time.
I would hope my dick worked. Because
You
I feel
feel
like
me?
I feel like
It's a setup.
God's sick joke would be like, yeah, nah,
Yeah,
nigga,
no
fucking limp dick. Ah, that would suck.
But I guarantee you, I'll pop 12 honey packets, baby.
Bro,
yes,
yeah, I'm
sir.
saying that's
it's
what I'm
gonna
gonna
happen tonight.
I'm gonna have to grab me a fucking Blue Chew or something.
You know what I'm saying? I'm wrapping that shit up like a fruit
I
roll
don't know.
up.
I
You
don't
hear
want
me?
no threesome. So
Huh?
Yeah, you're just
You said
typical.
what?
You're
I don't
fucking
want no
boring.
threesome.
You
Tay's
wouldn't wanna-
boring.
You don't like women?
no.
I mean,
You don't
she
like
said this
coochie?
multiple times,
No.
though. Yeah, she has
Like,
said
you wouldn't
this
look
a
at
lot.
another coochie and be like, I'll take a little lick.
No.
No?
Tay's boring, bro.
Yeah, you and my baby mama.
You can say I'm boring all you want, baby. I know what I like, and it's penis, not vagina.
I mean,
She
you don't
said
have
the
to
same
like
thing.
vagina
She
in
was
order to
like,
do a threesome.
you know, the crazy thing about it, she told me, she was like, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily do it. She was like, I would let you have another woman, but I would be outside the room with it. And I'm just like,
I'm not even finna be outside of the room with it, because now I'm about to
It's gotta be
shoot
just a
both
whole
of y'all.
team effort here. It's
That's
gotta
what
be
I'm
like a
saying.
whole fucking, we're all in this together.
We're
High
not
School
all in this
Musical.
together. This ain't no poly relationship, my nigga. This is you and me.
No, I'm talking about just a fun for fun threesome. Like,
It ain't no for fucking fun threesome.
look,
But I
all
think
I'm
that
saying is if I
happened-
go to the
Because,
fucking
hold on.
club and two baddies are like, yo, come home, I'm
this
gone.
is what people be overlooking. It happens too frequently where, oh, it's a fun threesome for the night, and then later on you find out that your nigga been hitting up that bitch on the side for a little bit, and now she wants your nigga, and y'all got a whole ordeal. No.
Yeah, that happened with, what's her name?
I'll take care of both
When
of
she
y'all.
was in her little poly relationship. That's what
Yeah.
happened with her. She started fucking with the dude, and then the dude was like, yeah, I have a girl, but you know, then he talked to his girl, and he was like, yeah, you know, I want to add her to the equation, and his girl was like,
Sorry.
Okay,
not
so
me.
that and I ain't,
bro, that's some G shit.
I
though.
will,
I ain't even
I'll
gonna
talk about that
flex.
situation because I know
If you got a
I know
whole
the
shorty,
dude.
you fuck a whole nother shorty, and then you tell your shorty, look, I like you, but I also like this girl. I want to add her to the equation, and
I
then your
know
shorty's
the
just
dude.
like, okay, she must love you.
I know the dude.
I know
Or
you
she
know
might
the
just
dude.
feel like
You've
there's
interviewed
no
him.
better
Yeah, he's
opportunity in life
mentally
for her.
Yeah,
mentally
I know.
he's
No,
not
I know.
there.
I'm 100% with you
So
on
that situation, but no,
But still, bro, I had two fine ass shorties you got to have threesomes with. Oh, according to her, though, that shit was always awkward and not fun.
Exactly. That's what, like, a lot of times it's awkward. Motherfuckers don't want to tell you that.
If I'm gonna have a threesome, it's got to be two girls who are like trying to fuck each other like hard, or like they're
and
like
I'm
used to
trying- I'm
fucking
trying
with
to
each
And
other.
squeeze
females
in.
are emotional
Yeah, like, type
creatures, so
shit.
even if y'all in a poly
Like
relationship,
she eating her
let
out, and I
the
just get
other
behind
shorty
her
say
type shit.
something.
You feel
let,
me? Like,
let the other shorty say something to piss the other shorty off for 1 second in a day, and now she's not even gonna want to do it at all.
yo, I
So
was
now
this
y'all are
close
being y'all
with
are
a fucking
having a
crazy
threesome that's
blonde and a
awkward.
crazy redhead, dude. They were like mad close. It was when I was working at Goodwill. Man, I fucking somehow fucked it up.
you know where you fucked it up at?
Yeah, it was like I was having a conversation with the redhead and we were talking about it one day, but I guess like me bringing up the chick like
Now I'm curious.
had her all like,
Redhead,
no, I don't
what
want to do it.
redhead?
You don't know them. You don't know them. I know for a fact you don't know either one of these girls.
I don't know. I worked at Goodwill too, buddy.
I know which Goodwill he worked at though.
I know which Goodwill he
Yeah,
worked
but I'm
at,
saying
too.
I also worked at Goodwill and you were not working there when I was working there, and she was working there when I was working there, not when you were working there.
Are you
'cause she
sure I
was-
wasn't working there when you were working there? Because I could have sworn I saw you right
Were
before you
you-
finished.
You didn't work there when he worked.
I could've
there.
sworn
There
I'd
was
seen you in
there
the
was
back.
a brief time where he had.
Well, I mean, there wait. There
He
could have
worked in
been a
the back.
brief, yeah, when I was working in E-Recycle at the time, and she could have been working in one of those stores. but
Exactly.
I still didn't see her ass and or acknowledge and or give a fuck about her at the time.
I ain't never
You
give a
feel
fuck
me?
about this nigga. But
You
don't,
know
don't
that's
try to do
crazy.
me. What the fuck?
And ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. Now we've been.
Tay is
doing,
my friend,
we've,
guys. I
we've
just
been
want y'all to
doing. We've been doing a chill or opinionated podcast for about almost going on 2.5 years. Then Tay got brung on during like probably 1.5 years or half a year.
About it, yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't noticed, I want y'all to go back. I want y'all to go back to the original episode when we first brung Tay. Very, very
Quiet.
not even quiet. Like she was pro woman because me and Monty was breaking down bitches where they wouldn't even come back to the show. So
Nah, for real.
I will
hate it,
say
dog.
like Tay has done it, but you know the crazy thing about it, y'all are. I don't know if it's because y'all sit on the same couch or what. Y'all are starting to adopt the same
behaviors, yeah.
same behaviors, same personalities,
hang out and
and
shit
it's
too much.
Yeah, we do
funny.
hang out outside of
It's
this, bruh.
funny. It's wild.
Cause that's like my best friend, and he don't even know it.
Yeah. Tay is kind of
Like she made a post about you the other day, and I was just like,
I did, and
"Oh,
this
that's
bitch ain't
nice."
acknowledged
She
shit.
was like,
I didn't know.
it's okay,
Yeah.
dickhead. Everything will work out. And I was just like, oh, that's nice. It was one of your because you was emotional.
Because you was, yeah,
even
you
know.
be making
yeah,
your
it
post.
was like you was like real depressed
He
type
didn't say
shit.
shit to my post.
Yeah, you
I
really
didn't even
didn't.
see that shit.
Nah,
Everybody
because-
else was, but you didn't
Well,
say
no.
shit.
Here's my thing about it though: is like a lot of the times, bro, when I make my post, I make that shit, I get off and I
Yeah.
don't acknowledge shit. The only time I'll acknowledge shit is if I'm sitting there mad fucking bored.
Nah, because
which
I've been
Sunday
noticing-
was the case.
I was talking about your post that you've been saying how you feel unappreciated and shit like that, and I was like, I know this nigga feel like he
When was the
unappreciated.
last time I said that?
It was maybe like a week before I made that post, but I was like, I understand that you feel like you don't feel appreciated and shit like that, but I want you to know that, bro, I'm giving you your flowers.
I've seen the
dickhead.
shit, and
like,
you didn't
really the
even
shit.
you didn't like it.
You're
you
my
didn't
inspiration
comment.
for
I
some
didn't even
shit.
see it. I
That
didn't.
shit
I had
did.
no idea.
I
He left
seen it,
me
and I was
hanging.
like, oh, that's
Could have
dope.
tagged me or something.
He left me. I
But
did tag you,
did,
bitch.
bro. She did, bro. That's
I
the crazy
tagged
thing
you,
about
bitch,
it.
and you ain't say shit.
That was wild. The fact that you just said, "Oh yeah, you should have tagged me."
Hey,
That's
yo, I ain't
crazy.
gonna hold
That's
y'all.
You are a
crazy.
shitty person.
I had no idea anything
yeah.
about this post.
Fuck
I
the
had
best friend
literally
shit. I hate
not.
this nigga.
I
Damn.
Hey, this
Hey,
nigga.
look, and that's
Trash.
I seen it, and I was like, "Damn, that's real heartfelt." And I was like, "Damn."
He
bro.
ain't say
I-
shit.
I
Everybody
didn't
else
even see
responded,
it.
but
yeah,
him.
that's all I'm saying. And now that you, bro, that's
Everybody else was like, "Oh yeah, that's
crazy.
some love." No, fuck this
That's
nigga.
wild.
hold up.
He the brother that I
because-
ain't never had, bro.
Damn.
When was this?
This was
This
a
was
few
like
days ago.
2-3 days ago.
Yeah, maybe about a week ago at this
Because
point.
today's Monday, so
Exactly,
it was
it's
like
about a
Thursday.
week ago.
It was like Thursday, Friday, around that time. Damn, bro.
No, for real. It was It was, I think, maybe a few days before I hit you up about some little pointers about my beats.
Yeah, it was about Thursday, Friday. And shout out about the beat shit too, because
know.
I seen you put that shit in there. I was like,
I've been working,
You was
baby.
like, I've been dabbling the beats, and the niggas.
I've been working, baby.
The niggas came out of nowhere, and I
They
was
did.
like, y'all are some simp ass boys.
Shut
He's like, what you
up.
been working on? Can we collab on something? I ain't gonna lie, it pissed me off.
No. Don't feel like that, because it's a lot of people that I've known since I was like in middle school that's always been on some Taylor. You saying you right. They've known this about me for a while, and I just haven't been doing anything with it. So they like, you finally doing shit with it? Let's collab, because I already know.
Yeah, I seen that shit and I was so irritated. I was like, yo, she's not one of them. Like, I've seen niggas do that shit and thinking they one of the shorties.
Half of the time it's the niggas that know me though.
Bro,
Okay.
I do not see no tagged posts from her nowhere.
Bro,
That's
she
crazy.
had your name
I did.
tagged
It's
in there,
tagged
bro.
in there.
I'm back 5 days now.
Oh damn!
It's
I don't
not
even
that- it
remember how
hasn't been
long
that far, bro.
I don't know.
That's
how
what
long
I'm
ago it
saying,
was.
but there was nothing else besides the one post from the other day that I was tagged in. There is nothing else. Look,
From the
mentioned
other
you
day?
from 3 days ago when you mentioned
when I
me in
mentioned
your
you in the
comments.
comments, that's crazy.
That is, I don't have any other thing from you.
There
you
you go.
see this?
My guy be complaining about not feeling appreciated, but I hope he knows he's one of my biggest motivators when it comes to this music.
Man, fuck all y'all. I don't remember seeing that shit.
Yeah,
so.
that's why.
He was probably drunk
4
and,
days
like,
ago.
and
Probably
deleted
was.
the shit, bro.
4 days ago. What was 4 days
4
ago?
days ago, he said, "Fuck me."
What's today, Monday?
Sunday,
Today,
Saturday,
Monday.
It was Thursday.
It
That's
was
what I said,
Thursday.
it's
He was
Thursday.
on it. It was Thursday, and he didn't say shit back because he a
What was I
shitty
doing Thursday?
person.
Session.
No,
5
it
to
probably
9.
was a session.
5 to 9.
It was around that time.
It was around that
It
time.
was around
I'll
that
give it to
time.
you.
That's why.
I'll give it to you.
Sad. Sad little man.
You'll be all right. Life sucks.
It's okay because I
Wow.
didn't care that much.
Nigga said life sucks. But nah, I feel like this episode right here, bro, I think we kind of tapped into, besides the political part, which I think the political part won't
It's
stop
always gonna be
until
bullshit.
2025 when we finally find out who's going to
Who's
be our
the
next president.
Right.
But I feel like it kind of in tune everybody, because at first I just wanted to be on your ass
What we
because
got
that
about my
whole
personal life lately?
because
Everybody knows I got a hand job, but
Nah, besides the hand job, I just wanted to be on your ass because I was just like, when I seen that shit, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to go back to the old me and everything like that. And I was looking, and
Yeah.
I really,
you know it's jokes, bro.
He
but
couldn't go
you
back
were
to the old
joking,
him.
but I looked at it and I was like, it could work because
could.
back in the day when we were on that type of time, it did hella numbers.
Oh, I
but
mean,
at
But
the
it ain't gonna make no sense with me.
No,
but
but
at the
not to
same
say-
time,
not
it was a lot
no,
of backlash that came with it.
Yeah, but y'all gotta understand, I don't care about that shit. Why that's even being brought up, my name with backlash and me giving a fuck is even in the same sentence. I do not care about any of these hoes' feelings, any of these bitches' feelings, any of these little pussy boy feelings. I don't care about none of y'all feelings at
Listen,
all.
When I say
At all.
backlash, it was given a connotation of who they think you were, but I knew who you were outside
exactly.
of it.
Good. That's why.
And that's why I was looking at because
Because this is my
you
thing,
talk
bro.
about finding the perfect woman, and I was just like, yo, the perfect woman could be looking at it and be like,
And,
damn,
like, this nigga's
he
a
cute, he
dickhead.
this, he
And
that,
that's awesome.
And like, but damn, he talk wild towards women. That's
That's
why
great.
I told you in the text
that's why
message.
great.
when Chelsea commented under it, I was like, hold on, I need you to understand that I don't feel like he's just a
trolling.
woman basher. I
He
know
is
that
trolling.
he's trolling.
Chelsea wasn't saying I was a woman basher.
No, she was saying that I don't want y'all to think that he is a woman, but she was trying to explain for
I'm
you.
not- no,
and it's
because
like,
I-
no, I know that this nigga's just a troller. I am acknowledging that he really is just a troller. It's just that nobody else is seeing that I'm
He's
saying.
more
No,
emotional
because
than I am.
because here's the thing
He
though.
is.
You said I'm more what?
You're emotional. You're an
You're more
emotional
emotional than me.
creature.
Oh, I'm a fucking very emotional
Yes,
person.
he
Fuck yeah,
is.
dude. I've admitted
He
that
love
so many
hard.
times. Like, opposed to even just that, just everything in my life. Any simple, little, very, very little
My
thing
bro
can
want to be
trigger
in
me.
love so bad, for real, for real.
You said what?
You want to be in love so bad, for real, for
Of
real.
course I do. But at this point in life, it's not gonna happen because there is nobody who has impressed me enough at all in the past few years.
bitches are
in the-
mediocre.
Hold on, there's nobody in
Because
the
no,
757.
hold up. You're right, 100%, 100% right
False,
there,
because that
100%.
doesn't
Nobody in the 757 who has impressed me because none of y'all bitches and understand this, okay?
You do realize the ones that aren't trying to impress people are like doing their own shit and not worrying about people, right? So
Right.
those are the ones you
Okay.
actually gotta go chase, and
yeah,
that's what
but
I'm talking
not
about.
chasing shit no more.
I'm not even
I
saying
don't know what
chase.
y'all
I
not
don't want to say
getting.
chase. Those are the ones that you
I
have
have
to physically
chased
go
for
approach
27 years of my life, and I'm chasing no more. If
'Cause you
you're not
chasing the
giving me
thotty
energy,
bitches.
No, I don't always chase thotty bitches. There's some girls that I have chased that I know are just genuinely good girls, and I just want to fuck with them, but they're just not on that type of time, or they have something going on, or whatever.
Come out with it.
No, because y'all, I'm done.
I don't know, because I feel
all
like
I'm gonna do if I find a girl out at the club, most likely at this point, all I'm gonna do is dog that bitch out.
If he was
events happen at bars,
got some ass
clubs.
that day.
Nigga, I'll take you to an event. If it happens,
I'm a great wingman.
You owe me 100.
He just be pussy.
Nigga, we was sitting in the club that one time and bitches was just coming up to the table just to come to it.
Because we had weed on us and they wanted to smoke.
Oh, we don't want them type of bitches.
Hey, don't put
you
me in that category.
Yeah, she was pregnant and wanted to smoke with us.
Hey, yo, she was wild though. She was cool. She was cool as fuck.
And she smoked.
Wow.
Yeah, we're bad. We're bad influences.
Bad influence. Terrible influences. Let's pray that her child doesn't have autism.
Hey, yo, he had to put out she was pregnant.
I mean, she
but
was.
Her friends were cool too.
Yeah, her friends ain't shit either.
Yeah, but her friends, I mean, her friends were all fucking ugly. She was not the best looking girl either, but I mean, shit.
Was she the better looking one?
All I was trying to
explains why she was pregnant.
Now niggas gonna think it. Hey, look. Yeah, there were sixes at the table. I wasn't trying to get with them, but I was just trying to throw it out there.
Don't be too generous.
You want to say there were sixes?
No.
No, I don't fuck with
the girl who was pregnant was maybe a 5.5.
Wait, what do y'all think y'all are?
Huh? Oh, I'm about a 5. Once I get my body right, then I'll be about a 7.
What do you think you are?
Definitely a 7.
Really?
And if
y'all some fucking fools, I'm a 10 out of 10 out there.
I would say I'm a 7.
I'm realistic.
I would say I'm a 7.
That's realistic.
And then if the body was right, I would say.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about looks or like?
I'm talking whole.
We're talking as a whole.
I'm definitely like a 7 then.
Yeah, I would say
like a 7, 8 because I'm not perfect, but like I'm a damn good person when I really fuck with somebody.
Because one, personally, financially, I'm there. Financially, I'm there. Mentally, I'm there. Emotionally, I'm there. Physically, I'm definitely gonna give you the dick.
I gotta see you in an emotional
Physically,
set.
I'm definitely because I
really do, bro.
Wait a minute.
Like, I mean, we've had deep conversations.
Let me
but
tell you. Hold on. We was sitting at the bar one night, and my nigga was giving me the full spiel of what
when
he
y'all
would
went
do
across
to
the
a
street
female.
the one night after the show.
Yeah, and he was giving me the full spiel of what he would do for a female, and I was like, damn, this nigga, he might have the ticket. He knows what to do to swoon a female. He can get to the emotional aspect. He's a Cancer, so we gotta remember
I would say most females that have came on this show have hit me up. So with that being said, yeah, I'm that nigga. But it's with, I would say mentally, I can't give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? And mentally, I can't give them what they want because mentally
so
they
get the ass and dip.
That's usually where the time I'm on. But at the same time,
but if I was to be on that type of time where it's like I know mentally I can't give these niggas what they want, so I'm just gonna get the dick and dip. Y'all be like, she's a whole hoe out here.
No, not necessarily true.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like now. Because here's the thing, right? There's fucking with one dick at a time and then just fucking multiple dicks at a time. Now, if you single and you have one specific person that you just here and there, y'all link up and y'all do y'all little thing, whatever.
That thing.
That ain't really whorish behavior. You have one person that you're comfortable having sex with.
Nah, for real.
And you know that they ain't really out here hoeing. So you guys, instead of just being out here fucking random dick and pussy, you're fucking each other.
I'm terrified of STDs, so I'm definitely
That's my biggest thing is I would so much rather honestly just keep having sex with somebody who I know is good and I know isn't out here just throwing it. Like, we don't have to be together.
You got to do the earwax test.
Here he go with that shit again.
It works.
Tell him to shut up.
It works.
Tell him to shut up. Okay, I got a question though. How do y'all feel about bitches twerking on the internet?
You said what?
I mean, twerking on the internet.
I wouldn't date you.
Like, how would you feel if your girl was twerking?
100%.
Oh, really? If she was twerking on the internet,
I wouldn't date you, but I'll fuck you because you already settled yourself. You don't care about yourself or your image or your career enough to know that this 30-second video that's going to give you a couple likes. There's a rapper out there. There's a rapper. His name is Hothead Youngin, and he put it out. Fuck 1 million views. I need $1 million.
No,
yeah, you'll get a couple views, but you're not gonna get no money out of it. Niggas is gonna hit you up based off niggas are gonna hit you up based off of what they seen, not what they know. So if I see you got an ass and you shaking and you got a couple likes, you got a couple this, guess what, bitch? That's all I know you for. Shake that ass. Don't ask me what I like.
These women are getting paid because they shook their ass.
But not. Hold up. Not every woman. This is what you gotta understand, though. Tay, I know a few shorties who are out here down bad who stay shaking their ass on the internet, who stay with the fucking pole dancing videos
and live in an apartment.
All this
and
type
I've
of
delivered
shit.
To one
exactly. Don't got no car. Can't hold a job. Can't do shit. All they really good at is shaking ass.
And the same one,
I'm pretty decent
and
at
the
it.
same one that's shaking ass.
Doing
and-
what? Shaking ass? No, you're not.
What?
Oh, damn, I'm
I
not
see,
good
I
at
wouldn't
shaking
go that
ass.
far.
I didn't really look. So
You full of shit because he was like, she was throwing that ass. She was
I was
throwing
drunk
that
one
ass.
and two. She was trying to throw it, but I couldn't really see. I wasn't behind it. You were like, your arm was
He's
on my
almost
shoulder and your
throwing it.
butt was facing the other way. What am I supposed to be seeing? Your fucking upper back?
I would have been like, go gadget, ass looking eyes.
That's why I was
No,
like, 'cause she was like,
bro.
well, I was trying to like, yo, what up? Hold up, turn around, throw that ass on me for a second. Like, be a friend. Like, fuck. I couldn't even
Yeah.
get that.
He
She's
couldn't
shitty.
get that. He couldn't get that. I'm sorry.
Like, sometimes you just gotta throw it back on your homeboys. Like, come on, bro.
I put it like this: there's a girl. There's
y'all
a
fucking full of shit.
there's a girl on our Facebook right now that is known for throwing ass, shaking ass, whatever like that. And my homie that works at one of my second jobs, he has one leg, and he showed me the video of quaking that bitch. And after I seen that shit, I was like, oh, these hoes out here that shake ass is nothing. You hit a nigga with one leg that works and delivers pizzas.
Shorty, bro, I know.
And you know who I'm talking about. You do.
Let me tell you, I will get in the mirror and
You
shake
do.
some ass in a heartbeat. I ain't even gonna hold
think
you.
I do.
But I ain't
Think
gonna
about
post
it.
it to the internet because I just don't want that type of energy.
Starts with an S.
Starts with an S. Ooh, I was about. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're talking about the same person then.
Oh, then okay, then we're already
Wait.
We'll just
Hold
wait
up,
for
hold-
clarification.
Yeah, the
when
show's
this
about to
ends.
end. Hold up, we gotta clarify this anyway.
Because I don't know who they're talking about, and I'm
Because I
left
think
out.
I do, but hold
You do.
up.
You do. When I say
Wait
the
a
name-
minute. Put a
When
When I
little
see the
bomb in
name,
it.
you're gonna be like, oh,
Well,
damn.
I know it's not me.
Oh
so-
boy.
Sent the whole.
Whoa.
I seen the whole thing.
I mean, hold up. What's wrong with fucking some? I fuck a girl with no legs. Shit, she got a pussy that work.
wow. I'm just saying, like, some
I mean,
Why you discriminating against girls with no legs?
no, she didn't. No, she got legs. My homie ain't got. He only
Nah,
got
but
one
I'm
leg.
just saying, like, you wouldn't
I'm
fuck a
just
shorty
saying,
with no
it-
legs
it's
if she was
some-
I
looking
mean, so
flies.
you're not about to hold on, because you can't discriminate. Sometimes just because that man missing a
fucking make
leg,
it, right?
just because that man is missing like that, the actual
Don't mean he's
leg,
missing his
don't
leg.
mean that leg ain't working.
I'm saying in the point of when you go on social media and you have certain standards, or you shake your ass, and then when somebody hits you up about
yes,
that,
yes, yes.
they be like, "Oh no, you're not my type." But bitch,
Oh.
See, all right, yeah. So the valid point here is that the person you project on social media, for the most part now, especially just like y'all were saying, why a lot of people don't like me now,
Nah, for
is
real.
because
They think you
who
somebody
they think
not.
you are on social media is who they think you are in real life. So
Social
if you
media's
are a
not
shorty
real.
and you are out here shaking your ass and you're doing it often, and on your story it's always just you shaking your ass in the camera,
That's all
that's
you're known
all
for.
you're gonna be. That's all we're gonna look at you for is the shorty. Just like all y'all shorties who are out here doing constant fucking lingerie shoots and all these pole dancing videos and fucking swimsuits every single day, and you're just asses in the air and you just want to brag about it all the time.
you are not special.
You're not at all, because one, this is the point I was making earlier, is that majority of y'all women are the same. You
I don't
might not
know,
have the
y'all.
exact same actions, but at the same time,
I'm
y'all
thinking
do a
about
lot
like
of the same
doing a
shit.
whole social media cleanse and starting on over
Do
and
it.
being like an Instagram model type shit, showing my little booty
Nah,
like
we're
a
done.
Glorilla.
I didn't even
right.
say.
This was a good show.
I mean, if you want a third baby daddy, just say that. But I'm just saying.
Whoa.
But I'm just
Yeah, that
saying.
one went left.
And it goes for the niggas too. Niggas out here that sell the same weed, put it in the packages, spray it and shit like that. Y'all bums too. These fucking Afghanistan, Indian people and white boys that's doing this shit. Y'all selling on the streets. They selling. I'm just saying, you can't just put all the blame on the women saying, "Oh yeah, you shake ass, you nothing." These niggas out here to just sell bud.
Oh no,
and still think
100%.
they- you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's also, we also have to keep into consideration that it's the men who endorse all the behavior and are on their stories, and they see the stories of the ass shake, and now they're in the DM. Damn girl, I'm trying to see that ass shake. It's all of the reactions that the females get, and that's why they continue to do it. Because if they didn't get that, then they wouldn't be doing it. That's just my point on that. All right, so we're ending the show right here because we're already past time. And now I'm trying to learn some other things. So until next week,
for
we
real.
got B Menace coming through next week.
Okay.
With his other boy. I don't remember who he said his boy was. I'm so sorry. But we got B Menace coming through. He's been on the show before.
He has
yeah,
been
my
on the
God,
show
my God,
before.
my God.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see you guys next week. This is A Chill. It's just a podcast. Peace.